Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, Fall River Media. Um, I just wanted to, I'm going to come on today, and I'm coming on, well, it's my show today. So we got a few things that we're going to be talking about uh, that I put up there. But first, I really want to, I'm waiting for Annalisa to come on. So, and so um, we had yesterday we experienced Gateway Link, Yankee Gateway Link yesterday, and I'll tell you, it's awesome, and you know that bus connects to Taunton. Um, that bus comes to Fall River and connects back to Taunton with the other bus services up there, and it's we got pamphlets here. That's like for North Attleboro, Plainville, Attleboro, South Attleboro, 11 South Attleboro connector, Attleboro north of Attleboro, Seekonk, Attleboro, Taunton, North Attleboro, Study Hospital, LA, Settle. It's a hospital. Where West Side, Walmart, East Taunton, Target, Broadway, Market Basket, and County Street, Target. I mean, we have there is actually um, a lot of it. You can actually go go on to Gateway app and go and get the app on Gate and go and get the app, Gatra app, and you guys could see it. So there is a schedule for everything, like a map right here. So there is like a map, and that way you can actually go on it. So, I mean, there is a lot. You'll find these online. These are schedules where to go. So I'm going to tell you though, but there is a lot of opportunities and a lot of doors going to be opening for people. So yeah, it's but I'm going to play the also video where the police also was over here on Harrison Street. So, matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now because kids were being left outside, and it's crazy. I do have it right here, and I will be playing the video. So let me play the video for you guys. Hold on, I'm waiting for Annalisa to come on. Uh, so um, so there. Yeah, this is crazy right here. Yeah, so that's why the cops were there. So in that area, I was just coming in, and I saw the police there. There was they're there because there was kids, like toddlers, young kids playing in the street all by themselves, I guess. Um, that's why they're there. So the police, so you know that the police, the Florida police, they're mandated reporters. So they what they're going to do is they're going to they will file a report, and that's it. We're trying to get Annalisa on. Um, let's see here. I sent her the link, so I'm waiting for her to come on. If she does, I don't know. We'll see. Uh, yeah. So you know, it's like CJ Ferry, you know, today, you know, was talking about all kinds of stuff too that was going on. I mean, yeah, I mean, Spindle City Straight Talk, you know what I'm saying? You know, uh, so waiting for Annalisa to come on. I'll send her the link again if she wants. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna send her the link again. Let's see. Let me send her the link again. I might have sent it too early. I'll have to send it twice. Uh, all right. Well, I sent her the link again. So let's see. Uh, I sent you the link. Yeah. So there is a, you know, I was actually coming out of the, what do you call it? I was coming out of the laundromat when I saw that, you know, and it's so yes, I was actually coming out of the laundromat. I said, well, what is this? I says, the police again? No, over here, no. Yeah, well, for what I understand, okay, that the kids were playing outside in the street. They always do. I mean, and the parents and you know the parents don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They're in the house, but when the other well, I guess when the other girl was asked about it, and she said she doesn't speak any English. So I mean, and again, you know, that is a big problem. Okay, because and then she goes in the house and tells the other one to come outside. So so I mean the cops were over there, basically laughing about you know about the other girl not speaking in English. Oh my God! I mean it's total ridiculous. So I don't know. Maybe she'll come on, um, you know, if she wants. Um, and it's something though, you know. But I will continue on talking about things. Um, so I will continue on talking about things right now. Let me see here. Let me see here what I can find here. Um, uh, it's a Tibetan woman was killed in a motorcycle crash and remembers as a veteran young. Yeah, she was young. She was killed in a motorcycle accident. Yeah, I mean it's sad. Yeah, you know, Tammy Billow, 29, of Tiverton, rents a young woman with a uh, adventurous spirit has passed away and results of a motorcycle accident that occurred on Saturday, August 2nd, 2025, in the town of Little Compton in Rhode Island. And she was a graduate of a Tiverton High School. She led in a foundation from life dedications into her possession of animals. Tammy transferred from her love and animals into a career first Petco, where she was groomed and later as a dog trainer and a dog show handler, comparing in a multiple dog show. So yeah, but yeah, that poor woman, you know, you know, my heart goes out to the families, and their friends and stuff. But you know, but we did had a good time over at Time. We getting on the Yankee Gateway link. You know what I'm saying? So the Yankee Gateway link is it's a northbound from Fall River to Taunton to Brockton, to Taunton to Fall River. So then it goes to BCC, Gatra Taunton Terminal, Sharon Hill College, Belmont, Brockton VA Med Center, Back Center, Brockton VA Med Center again. And the times right here are like 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock to 9, 11, 12 p.m., 1 and 3 and 4 and 5, 7:16, 8:16, 11:16 to 12:16 to 1:16 to 3:16 to 4:16 and to 5:16, 6:25 to 8:25. So this is the schedule right here. Okay, you can actually find these schedules online. Download the Gatra, and let me tell you something. There is a lot of opportunities out there. Okay, there is a lot of opportunities out there, and it's going to open up more. It's going to open up more doors. Okay, it's going to open up more doors for people, even for the young people. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can, have more opportunities to go and go to school out there, get a job out there and stuff. I'm just going to say that's not a bad thing. Okay, that is actually a good thing for people. You know what I'm saying? That is. I went out there. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back out there again. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back out to Taunton again. Still want to travel. Because if you got buses connecting to everywhere, that's opportunity right there. That's an opportunity for people, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, it is. And personally, for me, I think it is, you know. And So what we want to do is, okay, we want to connect these services everywhere so people can have their opportunity, okay, like, hey, something good. Now we got, other buses coming into the terminal. We got other services. So that it's great. And Taunton's contract is in Taunton contract. She didn't come on, Linda. So yeah. So and Taunton contract is their contract for this year is almost up. So Taunton is going to be also running their buses too on Sundays. And then it's great. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's great. I mean, you can go places now, and where that we couldn't ever go places before. You know, um, they have schedules and maps and stuff where that you can, get as soon as you get at the other bus station too. Look at this, man. They have maps and everything. These are great. You know what I'm saying? This is awesome. I mean, I want to say it is because, hey, opportunity is around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always said, okay, connection and connecting buses. And they are conservative up there in Taunton. Okay, they have up there all conservative veterans flags and stuff up there. It's amazing how that place is all set up over there. So it's amazing how things are set up over there in that area up there in Taunton. And the bus station, the Taunton bus terminal has a restaurant up there. I mean, it has a restaurant, okay, up there. It does, and I'll tell you, that you pay $4 for a ticket. You show your Medicare card, okay. You show your Medicare card. You pay the red and blue card, and you can pay 75 cents. You can pay $4. Round $4. and get a ticket all day and ride all day throughout the whole entire day. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, from bus to bus, you know what I'm saying, different buses. I'll tell you, it is fun. Okay, and and it's opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And we want to get other transportation too to connect. Okay, we want to see if you know, Boston and New York will connect too, same way. You know what I'm saying? Boston and New York will connect the same way. I mean, that would be that would be awesome. Okay, you just imagine all these opportunities opening up for everyone. You know what I'm saying? You guys, the homeless people, they can travel from one shelter. They don't have to necessarily stay in one place. They can go to they can go to other shelters like in Taunton and all, and other elder facilities too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is awesome. I mean, this is something that we never expect. But hey, you know what? Serta had Gatra Connect. Okay, the Yankee Gateway Link bus connect, come down the Fall River, pick everybody up, bring us up to Taunton, then drop us up there. Then we hop on other buses. We go traveling around. You know what I'm saying? And look for other opportunities. So I want to see if she's going to come on. Right now. Okay. Uh, yes. Yeah. So it's like traveling around to different places, uh, traveling around from different places. It's a great opportunity, you know. And we want people. This is what we do. We want people to go places. We want people to go, experience other places. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, it's the same thing what the train does, but this is a lot cheaper than a train, believe it or not. Okay. I have my co-host coming on. Hello, Annalisa.
Hi, David. I forgot about the time zone. You
Yeah,
guys,
the time.
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, wait a minute, they're an hour and a ahead. Oh God.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I was just talking about, we had yesterday, Linda and I, we had an experience, the Gateway Yankee Link bus to Taunton,
Yeah.
and then we went to Taunton. We drove. We went around all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It connects to Brockton, connects to Seekonk, and just like Richter is connected to Seekonk, we can hop off one bus and get on another bus, then get on another one and travel all around. I mean, I don't. There is opportunities up there, but the Taunton restaurant when we were up there, the Taunton restaurant. It was they have some good food over there. You should see the pancakes up there. I'm telling you. I mean, the pancakes, man. I'll tell you, you probably can only eat like just like maybe 3 bites, and that's it. And you'd be full for the rest of the week.
Where? Hmm.
At Taunton bus terminal.
Oh, at the bus terminal.
The
Okay.
get yeah the gateway the Gatra, yeah. And I spoke to a few people up there. I spoke to the administration up there. He says, look, he says if you're looking for any press release, he says you can download the app and stuff, and you get all the press release you want over there when we release them. Because I told him that I says I own a podcast, Fall River Media News. He goes, oh wow, cool. You know, so and he said that if you're looking for any press releases and stuff like that, he said you can go to those links. But I'll tell you though, I mean the tickets up there. I mean you have to go upstairs in the elevator upstairs to the second floor and grab the ticket. $4 just for a whole round trip, the whole day over there. Believe it or not. Oh yeah, and it's fun. You know, it's a lot cheaper than the train. Believe it or not.
$4 each. $4 for one person.
Well, $4 like for me, $4 for the next person, and $4 for the next person. So 8 people have to pay their own fare. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
it's $4 a person.
that's $4. That's not bad though. It's not bad.
Is
I don't
is
know.
the is the fare $4 for everybody or just certain
Just
individuals?
just if you show your blue Medicare card, you can get on if you have one.
So you're a
But
senior.
yes,
Well,
I
no,
yeah.
you're not a senior, but so they're okay. I got you.
Yeah, so it. It opens up a lot of doors for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's and it, I mean, I see it. You know what I'm saying? More job growth. You know what I'm saying for people. You know what I'm saying? And plus, what they're gonna do is Gatra, their boss up there. I talk too much. But
What's the regular fee? What's the regular fee, David?
the regular fee up there.
Yeah. If you don't
Uh,
have a blue card, whatever, what's the regular fee?
well, you can pay $2.
Wait
Yeah,
a
you
minute. You paid four and you can pay two?
wait, no, I'm sorry. Let me. I got that. I got that all wrong. Let's see. You pay 4 for the card for the ticket. You buy the ticket, pay 4. And I think it's. I don't. I didn't ask that question.
So
That's
you
the.
don't know what the regular fare
I
is.
don't know what the regular fare is, but you know something though. But if you go on, if you download, and plus, if you download the Gatra app, right, people can buy their tickets like I did. You know what I'm saying they can buy their tickets online too, as well. But hey, it's not bad at all. I mean, regardless, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I know the thing is this is okay. This is me. I know
We,
you got a great deal, right?
yeah,
You and people that have the what is it, the Medicare card?
yeah. Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's the Medicare card.
All right. So for anybody that has the Medicare card, you have a reduced fee,
You
but
have a
it's
yes.
yeah, but it's not for everybody.
Well, if it's for everybody, if you have a Medicare card.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm excluding the people that don't have a Medicare card, so that means that they pay more.
Well, yeah, if you, I haven't looked into that yet, so, but I will.
What
You know
was
what I'm
the
saying?
name of the company?
It's Gatra.
How do you spell that?
Gatra. Hold on, Gatra. Gatra. Let me find that. Oh
I got
boy.
it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah, look it up. You'll see it. But see though the gateway link is the bus is free to get on. That's and it brings you up there. Oh, it's yeah. Check it out.
So you can download transits.
Yes, you can.
Taunton, Norton, Attleboro.
Yeah,
Okay, so you have to download the app to get information. Let me see.
yeah.
Let's do Taunton, Norton. That is trips every 90 minutes, number
Well,
18. Okay. What time? What does the bus? Crowded. What is the time? Okay, it doesn't give you the amount. It doesn't
No.
tell you how much it is.
Okay. Well, next time I go up
Wonder
there,
why.
I don't know, but I will find out when I go up there next time. So you got Broadway, you got 2 Broadway Market Basket, you got 4 West Side, 5 Walmart East, 6 Walton, 7 School Street, Route 44, 8 County Street, Target, 10 Attleboro North, 11 South Attleboro, 12 Attleboro South Attleboro, 14 North, um, north of L.
Say how much it is.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find. Let me look again. Let me see. I'll find it. Let's see. Pass. Well, there we go. Well, see, I'm not logged into the past. That's why. So I can find out that way. But when next time I go up there, I will find out. But I'll tell you though, it's fun though. It is. I mean,
Okay, so they get, well, this was done last year. Sorry, Dave. I just want to read this. Okay,
right.
so July 20, GATRA charges a standard fare of $1.50 per one-way bus trip and offers a 50% discount for people with disabilities. So, and seniors over 60. Medicare card holders, which is what you said you had.
Yep.
So if it's 50% off, then it's $8.
Yeah. So I mean, veterans get a discount too as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a conservative place. Yeah. Taunton is all conservatives up there, believe it or not. I ask around. But it's okay though. I
She
mean,
said, she said, I support the state providing dedicated funding for fare-free service. Well, if it's free, yeah, then the state has to be paying for it. Somebody's got to be paying for it.
yeah, one bus that goes there, I think it's the Gateway Link. It's free to get on for now.
Okay, so it must have been reallocated because the fiscal budget started in 2026. So they put that back in the budget,
Yes.
I guess.
Which is good though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it gives people opportunities, more, opens more doors for people for job growth and everything, and try to, go look elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like other schools. There's good stuff. Hey, up there. There's some good schools up there in
Oh,
Taunton.
so I don't get this. It says full fare $1.50, half
Yeah.
fare 75 cents, students 75 cents, children under 6 free, transfer within 90 minutes free. Okay, it's 10 ride pass $13.
Can ride past $13. That's still not bad.
That's the full fare.
Yeah.
31 day pass full fare is $40.
That's still not bad.
And a day pass full fare is $4.
Yeah. So that's a
And
day
so
pass all day.
yeah, but if you got the Medicare, you should have paid $2, so it must have gone up.
I
Because
must
over
have. Yeah.
here it said that disabled and Medicare card holders get it for $2.
Yeah.
So if you paid 4,
It
then
might have gone up again.
the day pass is $8.
It might have gone up.
Yeah.
But still though, it's still not bad. You know what I'm saying? And plus on when I talked to the driver, the driver, she said that we've been trying to push this thing for buses on Sundays up here for a very long time, and she said that the contract is going to end this year, and now and they're pushing for Sunday buses because I talked about, and because I asked her, I says, how come you ain't got Sunday buses up here and holiday services up here? I said, we got it over here in Fall River. She says it's going to happen up here. As soon as this contract runs out, that contract is going to be pushed for that contract is going to be signed for Sunday buses.
So I know that on the North Shore, I believe that the trains and maybe the buses too have a different schedule on the weekends.
Yeah.
They operate, but they don't come as often as they do during the week.
So maybe we think we should get them to connect too as well.
But I don't know if it's the same company
Yeah.
that it doesn't sound familiar, but it might have changed. Like, I don't know. But
Yeah.
it seems like they're trying, Mari Healy said they're trying to push public transportation. And the reason for it is because they don't want cars on the road.
Well, yeah.
Why they're, that's why they're pushing the public transportation.
I mean, is that a bad thing or is that a good thing? I
Well,
mean,
what do you think?
I think it's a good thing. I
Not
mean,
to
I'm
have
just
cars on the road?
well. I mean, I like to have cars on the road, but people like me that don't have a car, right? That can't
Yeah, I
get
know, but
well.
I know, I understand that. But I asked you, what do you think of Mara Healy and her policies for trying to get people that do have cars and do drive not to have a car but use public transportation? Like,
Oh,
do you?
if they got a car, then they shouldn't be using transportation at all. If they got a
Yeah,
car, they
no, 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 no. I'm asking, do you agree with Mara Healy's policy
okay.
of trying to get less cars on the road because they don't want gas vehicles on the road?
Oh no, I don't
That's,
agree with that.
okay, that's what I'm asking.
No, yeah, I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
Well, it's the autism. So
If you don't have a car, that's a whole different
yeah,
situation. So
yeah,
this gives people, if they don't have a car, maybe places to go that otherwise they wouldn't have gone or whatever.
yeah.
So, but, and you get the discount, okay. But
Which
that's
is
not for everybody though.
well, the people for disabled people.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. So the $4 fare does not apply to people that have Medicaid, are under 60 or 65, or seniors that have disabilities. That fare doesn't include them
Okay. Um,
because for you, it's different.
yeah.
Okay. But that doesn't mean that everybody else gets it.
Well, yeah. If you have if you have a blue and white card, you can actually get it. So if you
No, I,
have it,
I know, but that's why I was asking you the questions, is
yeah, yeah,
because I was assuming what you meant was that everybody got the same
yeah.
price.
I said everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I said everybody, which is I shouldn't have said everybody. But that
No,
was
you didn't say, no, you didn't. You just weren't specific. You just said that this was great and I was able to go here, here, and here. I was able to eat here or whatever in Taunton. Um, and I only paid $4.
oh yeah. I paid $4 for a ticket upstairs. So
Yeah. But if somebody does not have those credentials, it's not
yeah.
going to be $4.
Well, I mean, they could still go. You know what I'm saying? You know, they could still go.
They can, of course, they can still go, but what I'm saying is that it's the price is double
Yeah,
for them.
yeah,
So if somebody wants to do what you did and they don't have all those precursors, whatever you want to call them, they're gonna have to pay 8,
Yeah.
which I don't know the South Shore that well, which I guess isn't bad. I really don't know.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be doing a whole trip, from one city to another, but you
I'm gonna
have
pay. I'm gonna pay $18. I'm gonna pay
no,
18.
it's 8.
Well, no, I'm no, well, like say, because but these buses connect all through the Taunton, Brockton,
Right.
North End, North, oh God, Northern, and
Norton.
all
Yeah.
over the place. Seekonk and so even Richter comes in too.
Even what?
Richter bus comes in too. Comes in with into Seekonk. The Richter bus. Half of those buses are all connected. Believe it or not.
Well, yeah, it sounds like it's coordinated so that people can get on and off
Yeah.
easy.
I
So,
love it though. I do. Honestly, Annalisa, you know something? This is the best thing that ever happened. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, it is. It's the best thing that ever happened. Where
in
that
terms of what? How
no,
how is
but
how is it the
so
best?
my family can go places. You know what I'm saying? People like me that don't have a car, don't have a license, we can go places. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know?
so now you have more options.
Yes, and I'm glad it happened though, because for us, for people that don't have cars, we have more. We have a lot of options. For people that do have cars, they should use their cars. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
they people that have cars are most likely to use their cars. They're not going to use public transportation.
Of course, yeah,
That's why Mara Healy is trying to push um,
yeah, yeah.
public
Well,
transportation, but I don't think that that's going to work. So, but anyway, I'm glad you had fun,
mm,
and um, and you have more options now. Now that they have more bus routes, I guess, and that you
yeah.
can get.
I don't agree with Healy for like uh, for what you said before. So I mean, with
Yeah, well,
these,
it's a choice. I mean, it sounds like she's still trying to mandate that everybody has to have an electric vehicle and everybody has to use public transportation.
yeah,
No, it should
electric
be a
vehicles.
choice. It should be a choice. That
It
is
should be a choice.
it's very unrealistic to
Yeah.
expect everybody to do what she wants everybody to do. She's a tyrant. This woman is a tyrant.
Yeah, she is. She is, and I don't agree with electric vehicles. I agree with having a car with gas because electric. As far as I saw one time with electric vehicles are easy to catch on fire, and and yeah, and the fire department, as I talked to one of the firefighters one time about
Mhm.
electric vehicles, and he said that you would have to, those things are hard to poke out. You need to push the car right into an ocean for it to, for the fire to be out because you need it
Wow.
to burn, you actually need it. You need to let it burn completely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
that's what
can't.
they did. That's what they did in the LA riots. Remember the LA
Oh,
riots?
right. Oh yeah, that was a catastrophe. I'll tell you.
So the protesters lit the electric vehicles. I think they were self driving electric vehicles,
Yeah,
like taxis. They lit them on fire, and the fire department did not come out until it was all gone, until the vehicle was all gone. Then they put it out.
yeah,
The fumes are poisonous.
yes, it is.
So I think they lit 5 of them on fire,
Yeah, and you have
and
to
then
let the.
it's like burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just
You have
deteriorating.
to. You have to let those things burn. You can't poke them out. There's no way. You can call the fire department. Fire department's going to go there. He's going to sit there. He's going to watch that whole thing burn.
Yeah, that's what they waited. They waited for it all to burn and then they went in. So
Yeah, there's no you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's impossible. You know. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of things about Moore Healy. Moore Healy's been sticking her nose into Texas and everything, Texas governor and everything too. So I've been seeing a
what
lot of that on
has she been
Facebook.
saying about Texas?
I don't know.
Because
I'm
I haven't
trying.
seen anything.
Um, yeah, it's well, I saw it. Saw something about Texas. She's sticking her nose into everything. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to find it more Healy. I know I saw it. It's in the media.
They're just acting like a bunch of babies.
Yeah, a bunch
Can
of
you
bullies.
imagine running away? Can you imagine? You
Yeah,
know, you've got a job to do.
yeah,
And because they didn't like what was happening, and because they don't have any brains and they don't know how to debate, they
yeah,
actually ran away.
yeah.
That's what kids do. That's what 16-year-olds do. That's what 15-year-olds do. That's what 14-year-olds do. They run
Yeah,
away. Yo,
yeah,
you don't let me do what I want you to do. We're always getting into
yeah.
fights, so I'm gonna leave.
Cry like a bunch of little boys.
I'm gonna leave now. So I'm gonna run away to a sanctuary state so you can't get me.
Go to sanctuary state all you want. Hey, look at you. Want to hit? Hey, look at this
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
I
What is it?
captured that video. The cops on Harrison Street.
What happened?
Yeah, they somebody called the police and said that there was a couple of kids or something, little kids in the street or something, and I guess one I didn't hear the whole conversation, but there was actually a woman that was outside, and they asked her if they knew who the kids were. She says, "Oh, I don't speak any English at all." But she went inside. She went inside, and she told the other person to come on outside. So, but the police did file a 51A on her. So yeah, they did file already. A 51A. So they're going to go down to DCF and bring the report down there, and eventually they're going to have an investigator come up. Now, look at this. Now, check this out. Now, if they find that these people are living around here, undocumented, and no social security number, no
Mhm.
ID, guess
Yeah.
what's going to happen? DHS is going to get involved, and they're going to have real problems.
Well, I hope that the mayor of Fall River will allow that to happen
I hope so too. I hope so too.
because I don't think because Massachusetts is the sanctuary state,
Yeah.
and if the mayor Paul Coogan is friends with Mara Healy, he's not gonna.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not gonna allow it.
He won't allow it.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna allow it.
You
He
know.
won't. He won't allow it. I don't think. Why did
It-
if he was against having illegals in Fall River, he would not have any there. He would tell Mara Healy no,
he's for them.
but he didn't. But he
Nope.
didn't. So their ICE is not going to be called. ICE is just
Well,
have to go on their own, like they've
well,
been doing.
the chief of police already said. Okay, she's already said. Kelly Furtado already said that if DHS needs to come in here, she said she will let them. And she will provide, if they need the backup, she will provide them the backup if they need it.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, she's not the boss though.
yeah, well, but she's the
So
one that,
I don't know. No, the mayor is her boss.
yeah. Well, she has to run the whole city, so she has to control the whole entire Fall River Police Department.
Yeah,
So,
but that she's not the boss. She can't she cannot go above Mayor Coogan. If Mayor Coogan says we're going to keep the illegals here and the police department cannot help out ICE, she can't do it.
well,
Unless she defies his orders
yeah,
and she does it anyway, she's going to get fired.
well, and if he decides to fire her, then you can now now Mayor
Then
Paul Coogan will it just showed his true colors. It just showed his true colors.
about what? What do you
No,
mean?
if he fires her because she wants to do what's right and he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So if he just say if Kelly Furtado wants to do what's right, and then Mayor Paul Coogan says, "Oh no, I'm your boss. You can't. I want the illegals here. DHS cannot come in here." You know, and she'll say, "Look, you know what? We're not playing politics here. I'm gonna do what's right. If it takes that, if she gets
If that
fired,
happens, she's going to get fired.
well,
They're going to replace her. That's it. Period.
well,
I
and
believe
then
that's you know what happens when you don't do what your boss tells you to do.
I know.
Right. So,
Well, you know, if I was to just say, if I was the police chief, okay, just say, if I
yeah.
was the police chief and I was under Coogan administration, Coogan
Yeah.
hired me as to being the police chief, okay, and if Coogan says to me, well, listen, Mr. Meade, you're the police chief here at Fall River. And if he says, well, you cannot, okay, if he says you cannot have DHS come in here, and
Or you can't
DHS,
cooperate with DHS, in other words. They can come in if they want to, but
but
the police can't cooperate with them to arrest the illegals.
I would actually do what it takes, okay, even if I have to lose my job, I would do what it takes, even if I had stripes taken away from me. I would do I would do what's right. Okay.
Yeah, but you won't be able to because you would get fired.
Then you then
You won't be able to do anything because you would get fired.
then you know what? Let it be it.
Well, well, whatever. My point is, and you know what? If more people did do that, Dave,
Yeah.
the bosses wouldn't know what to do. But because, like Michelle Wu of Boston, who told the Boston police to not arrest the drug dealers,
Great.
and they don't because she told them not to, so they can't.
Yeah. See, she's a
So
tyrant.
if more people, including the police, defied their orders, it would be different.
Yeah.
It would be different. But they all comply because they don't want to lose their jobs.
Because they're chicken.
Right.
There's
So
plenty other jobs.
they go along with it, even though they know it's wrong, it's
Hey,
against the law. They don't
hey.
do it because Michelle Wu told them not to.
Well, you know something? I if I was a police officer or the chief police, and I would say, look, it, you know what, Mrs. Mayor, Mrs. Mayor Wu, you look at, I took an oath, to uphold the law, okay, not to break the law, to uphold the law. So I'm going to do what's right, and if you want to fire me, that's fine. I can always go find a job elsewhere. But I'm going to do what's right,
Not in
and I don't care what
Massachusetts.
you say.
Not in Massachusetts, you're not going to.
Oh, I would say, Annalisa, if I was
Massa-
the, if I was,
Massachusetts, no, Massachusetts is a sanctuary state.
yeah,
You're not going to be able to go anywhere because they don't want, I would say all towns and cities, if I'm not mistaken,
except for
are,
Taunton.
are told. No, Taunton is the same, except for Taunton what? That they're
They're,
what?
Taunton is a conservative place.
No, that's not what I was gonna. No, no, they're not. She's a rhino. She's a rhino. These Republicans are rhinos in Massachusetts. We talked about it before. They're the
Yeah, we
uni.
did.
They're the uni party. They're not conservative. She's not conservative. She's not.
No, I
Not.
know more. Haley's not.
No, I'm talking about the Republicans,
A Republican. Yeah,
like
all right, go ahead.
O'Connell. Like, isn't that her name? O'Connell. Shauna.
O'Connell, Sean O'Connell.
She's the mayor of Taunton. She's a Republican, but she's a rhino. She's the one
Okay.
that let in the illegals in the hotels.
Oh, really? Hmm.
What do you mean? Oh, really?
I
Don't
didn't know
you
this.
you didn't know that in Taunton that there was a hotel that was sheltering illegals?
No, I didn't. Honestly, I mean, I'm hearing this now.
I've talked about it.
You. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. I just don't remember because there's a lot of shit going on. Yeah. No,
So
there
they
is.
don't you remember that they transferred the illegals to Fall River in New Bedford?
Yeah, I remember now. Yep, I
Right.
remember now. Okay.
So she allowed that. That is not conservative. That's a rhino.
A rhino. But it's got a big nose. Mayor of Taunton.
And that's the problem with Massachusetts, the uni
Yeah.
party. It's an issue.
Yeah.
It's definitely an issue.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it before, and Chip and CJ were talking about it too. People don't
Yeah.
go people
Right.
don't go out and vote.
No, they got to go out and
Most
vote, man.
people do not vote.
No.
It's over 50%.
Yeah.
And whether they realize it or not, they are voting in these radicals.
Yes, they are.
So they need to stop being like Democrats that run away and start taking responsibility and make decisions on a
Yep.
candidate that they need to vote for. Because that's the least they can do as a civic duty to vote. Never mind that your vote doesn't count. That's a cop out. Your vote counts.
Yeah. That's a cop out, is right.
It's a cop out. If they don't want to they don't want to use their brains and figure out who they want in office, especially if they don't like what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to get out there and vote. They have to get out there and vote because, there's actually a lot of they have to get out and vote.
Yeah.
If they want change, they have to get out there and vote. Please get out there and vote. Okay, get off the couch. Okay, stop being a bunch of potato heads. Get off the couch and get out there and vote. I
Yeah,
mean,
and stop saying that your vote doesn't count. That's a cop out. You're lying. You know it counts. You know it counts, but you don't want to take the responsibility in making a decision and figuring out who you want in office. because it's too much work.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, that's what it seems like to me.
My vote don't count. My vote don't
Right.
count. My
I'm
vote
not
counts.
going to vote. No, I haven't voted in years. Like, why are you bragging about that?
It's
don't count. We don't show up.
yeah. Yeah.
Why do people brag about not voting?
Yeah.
I haven't voted in years. I haven't. It's like what? I mean,
Yeah.
people leave their own country
Yeah.
to come to this country so that they have voting rights, that they can live freely, and things like that. And then you have people that are born here
Yeah.
and take all of that for granted, don't vote, don't do a damn thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then they complain about what's going on.
That is
Don't
true too.
don't complain if you didn't vote. Don't complain.
That's right.
Don't do it.
I'm telling you, this happens every single year, every 2 years.
I know.
Man, Paul Coogan, first it started off with JZO, then I'm telling you, it was a versus cycle.
But see, the problem is that they've got the media, the local media and others have got people brainwashed in Massachusetts thinking that the Democrats are going to win anyway, so it doesn't make any difference.
The Democrats are not going to win.
But that's what they're being told, that Massachusetts is a deep blue state, that Massachusetts is going to vote for a Democrat. So it doesn't matter if you go out and vote because the Democrat is going to get back in. That's the thing that they're telling people. And guess what? And guess what? They don't go out and vote. That's what they want. That's what they want.
Of course.
Because they'll get back in.
Yep.
Because they'll get back in with a lower voter turnout.
Yep.
I did my live today.
I know. Yeah, I saw it.
And I did it mostly on the non-voter. And what these so-called elected officials, what they do when you don't go vote.
Yeah.
Okay. So I found this article, an editorial by John Featherston, who was talking about the latest scandal from Maura Healey and Senator Warren.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
The question for me is, are the people of Massachusetts going to re-elect Senator Warren and Governor Healey? Now, this guy asked a question and said, are Governor Healey and Senator Warren stupid or just evil? Now, I asked the question, is the voter stupid or just evil?
I'll bet you they're just evil. I know when I go out to the ballots, I know I vote. When Linda goes out.
But the people that vote and re-elect, like Warren, who now endorses the socialist communist of New York City, Mamdani.
Yeah.
She supports him.
She shouldn't.
She wants state-run grocery stores.
They ain't gonna get state-run grocery stores.
She wants free this, that, and the other thing, just like what communists do. Free this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
He wants to freeze rents. Okay. She calls this affordability. That's what Elizabeth Warren calls what he is proposing, making people that cannot afford to live in New York City more affordable. And it's like, first of all, New York City is run by a Democrat. And all these Democrat-run cities and states are expensive because of the taxes. And now she wants to support a guy who is a socialist/communist.
Yeah.
Who wants the government to take over. Now, I ask the people of Massachusetts, do you agree with Elizabeth Warren for supporting Mamdani, the socialist communist Democrat?
That's a question she's asking.
Will you support and vote in Elizabeth Warren again, even though she proposes to have state-run grocery stores, make the government bigger, more taxes, make it more expensive for people, which means people are going to leave Massachusetts once again because it's unaffordable. She is not making it affordable.
That's why I wish Curtis Leewood, the one that's running for mayor up in New York, I hope he gets in. I hope he wins. I hope he wins this time. And I have a feeling that's what he's going to win this time.
If the people in New York, if the people of New York are anything like Boston, that nut job is going to get in.
Yeah.
That communist socialist is going to get in. If people don't go out and vote where it's too big to rig, he's going to get in.
Yeah.
He's going to get in.
Absolutely. But I hope Curtis Leewood, of New York, the candidate that's running for mayor, I hope he does get in. I hope
He's a Republican candidate. He's the only Republican candidate
that's running for mayor up there.
Yeah. But you have 3 Democrats and 1 independent and the Republican.
He's pushing it though. He's pushing it.
Well, he has to. I mean, he has to. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it depends. Again, are people going to go out and vote? That's the question. And the same thing in November when Boston has to vote in a mayor. Are they going to show up to vote?
People need to get out there. People need to get out there and vote. People need to show up. You know what I'm saying? Because if people don't show up to vote, guess what happens? Okay. Then you're going to have these rhinos get back in again. These people will get back in.
Not only the rhinos, but you're going to have the communists go back in, like Maura Healey and Michelle Wu.
Yeah. And them are the ones that are going to mess up. They're going to screw up Massachusetts.
It's already on that verge. It's already got issues. And they're going to make it worse. They're going to make it worse.
Yes, it is.
They don't talk about, when I was listening to Elizabeth Warren endorsing Mamdani, they never talk about the economy and jobs.
Nope. I never hear that.
Never. They never do.
No. Yeah, well, how can we? They never talk about how can we improve the economy? How can we improve job growth? They
Right.
never ever talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
They always talk about what they want, not what we want, what they want. And this has been a big problem for a very long time.
What they want is bigger government. What they want is government dependency. That's what they want. So they stay in control, they have the power, and they pocket the money.
Well, we gotta get the ones that can work out there. You know what I'm saying? We have to get the ones that can. You know what I'm saying?
First, you have to get the jobs.
Yeah.
Okay? And Massachusetts, right now, has the worst job growth rate in the country.
You ain't shitting me.
They don't even make the national average.
Nope, we don't.
They're below the national average.
We're so broke. We're so broke right now. Okay. We're so broke. We squeak.
They depend, the state government depends
Yeah.
on millionaire tax money. That's what they rely on right now
Yeah.
for tax revenue because the middle class has left, which is the tax base.
Yeah.
They're gone because they can't afford it.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. You know, come to think of it, we never depended on the millionaires. We never ever depended on
Right.
them in our whole entire life. And now,
Right.
what's different? Why are we dependent on them now?
Well, Massachusetts is unaffordable.
Yeah.
People cannot afford to live in Massachusetts. They cannot afford to buy a house. They can't
No,
afford
no.
to do anything.
I can't afford to buy a house.
That's what I mean.
I told Linda one day, I said, Linda, I'm gonna buy a house. She knows she said? She told me, she goes, you buy a house. She said, do you know how much a house costs in Massachusetts? I said, yeah. I said, some houses go about 20 about $80,000.
No, they don't.
No, I know. Some
Not
go
even
about
close.
not even close to
If a
that.
house is $80,000, then it's a piece of junk.
Yeah, unless you're buying a breakdown house or something with rotten gutters and they don't
Right.
take care of it.
You have to take it down and rebuild. That's right.
Yeah, it costs you more money if you did that.
That's right.
I know, but there's houses out there that cost about 22,000, something like that.
220,000, not 22,000.
I mean, you're right. What was it you said?
The median house cost in Massachusetts is like $500,000.
Yeah, I ain't got $500,000. I'm sorry, but I'll
Well,
rent.
no, people go and get the loan. Nobody
Mm.
has $500,000. You're going to apply for a loan, but if you don't make a certain income, they're not going to give it to you.
And plus, you're gonna pay that loan back on overtime too, because I've already asked my bank that question.
You,
They
well,
said,
you,
yeah,
you have to pay interest on it
of course.
because you're borrowing money. So you have to pay interest on it.
Yeah,
So it's going to cost you more than $500,000 if you're going to buy a house.
double. Yeah,
Well, I don't know if it's double, but it's going to cost you more.
but I told Linda if I hit the lottery, I can buy a house straight up.
Right. Well, yeah.
But this is like total ridiculous, though. I mean, why? I told you these people don't look out for us. They don't, not at all. The Democrats always think about themselves and not us. They always think about themselves.
I just saw an article. I just saw a heading. I gotta look for it, where the poll numbers for the Democrats are even worse than they were before.
Yeah.
Here it is, right here. Let me see. Democrats poll plunge. Democrats hit record low in new poll. Let me see what.
Holy shit.
Let me see what it says. What it is. Recent polls suggest that the public sees Democrats as disconnected from everyday concerns. A survey by the Democratic super PAC Unite the Country found that many voters view the party as out of touch, woke, and weak. An APNORC poll found just over a third of Democrats feel optimistic about the party's future, down from 57% last year.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Where are the percentages? Following their defeat in the 2024 presidential election to Donald Trump, the Democratic Party is facing historically low favorability ratings. While President Trump's own approval numbers remain weak, which I don't think that's true, Democrats appear to be struggling even more as they head into the critical 2026 midterm elections. They were saying, as it goes right now, that the Republicans are going to hold the House.
Yeah.
Data experts argue that the party's position has marginally improved since Trump began his second term. Still, many agree Democrats have significant work ahead to rebuild public trust and position themselves as an alternative in the House. You can't just be on the attack. You can't beat something with nothing. Democratic pollster Celinda Lake said, "We have to show and tell what we would do, but I think that we're on the precipice of a big opportunity, and I hope we take advantage." I don't think so. I really don't think they're in the precipice. That's what they said before, and they lost.
Yeah, they're not.
Despite some signs of progress, polling numbers remain grim. According to YouGov's average, the percentage of registered voters who view the Democratic Party favorably has dropped to levels not seen since the beginning of Trump's first term, more than 20 points. A CNN poll recorded just 28% of Americans hold a favorable view of the party, marking the lowest point in the network's polling history, which dates back to 1992. How do you like that?
Wow.
And then they're so stupid that they run away. In Texas, they ran away. Do you know about that?
I know about that one. They ran away.
Yeah, they ran away.
They're crazy.
Like a bunch of little babies. They're a bunch of babies.
So in other words, if they don't get their way, they run away. They start crying.
And then they go to sanctuary states so that nobody can
I'm going to a sanctuary state. I can't no more.
I'm going to go to Massachusetts. I'm going to go to Illinois. And I'm going to go to New York so they can't get me.
Well, we're going to get you anyway.
Well, they have. The Attorney General of Texas has given them till Friday to go back to their to the House. And if they don't, they are going to have hopefully another re-election, fire them, and have another re-election and replace them. I hope they do that. I hope they do that.
I hope they do it too. I hope they replace them. You know
the Republicans need to have a backbone. They need to have a backbone.
You're right. Though, you know something though? Let me elaborate on that one a little bit. You're right. The Republicans do need to have a backbone. They need to replace the Democrat. They need to replace them. Because the Democrats ain't coming back.
And I'm waiting for Tom Homan to arrest these governors and mayors, like in Massachusetts, that are breaking federal law. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for that to happen. Like, when is
Yeah.
that going to happen?
Well, I'm waiting for it to happen too. Why is Massachusetts breaking the law? I'm saying, why are they?
Why are all of them? Why is California? Why is Illinois? Why is New York? Why is Massachusetts? Why are
Why is
these
people
mayors
breaking
and
the law?
governors allowed to break the law? Why are they not getting arrested?
Well, they should be arrested. They should be. They should be. They Tom Homan should be having the FBI, DHS, or whatever Homeland Security. They should be up there. They should
DOJ.
be. The DOJ. Okay, they should be up there arresting these people. You know what I'm saying? And locking these people up and throwing these politicians
Yeah,
in jail.
and get rid of them, and we have other elections, and we vote somebody else in. What's the big deal here? What's the big
Because
deal?
well,
They have already ruined their states and their cities. They've already done it. It can't get much worse if you arrest them and put them in jail. It can't get any worse.
no, we can't.
You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I get it. You know, they have to. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Because
already these states are already at the bottom. We're already at the bottom. So how is it that if you arrest them that it's going to get any worse? It's not.
it's not going to get any worse than what it
It's
is now.
already bad. It's already bad. They would be doing all those states a favor by arresting them and having new elections.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, but they're not doing it though. I mean, Tom
so
Homan's.
far that hasn't happened. Epstein files.
Oh, the Epstein files. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that.
I'm disappointed. I thought they were going to release the names. I thought they were going to do this. And, they're on President Trump's back about that because a lot of people um, expected him to release the names on that list. But so far, Pam Bondi won't do it.
Why? Because if they release all those names that are on the Epstein list, let me tell you something. Okay, you're gonna know. You know that there is politicians involved, DAs involved, uh, lawyers, and I'll tell you something. If names come
Actors,
out,
actresses, musicians.
yep, and I'll tell you one thing. Those names get out there. They're going to be ruined for life. Okay, their names are going to be ruined for life. They'll
No,
probably end up in jail.
well, I mean, I just because a lot of people attended parties where Epstein was also invited.
In the island.
That doesn't mean that they participated in what he was doing.
Yeah, I mean,
So I don't know if the list is about people that went to the island, or is it a list of people that he associated with? Because that makes a difference.
yes, he
That
did.
makes a difference.
Maybe there's people that he associated with that went to that island. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
that did not go to the island.
maybe yeah.
What I'm saying is that people that associated with Epstein might not have gone to the island. But I think people are assuming that if they release the Epstein's list, they are assuming all those people went to the island.
Yeah. They're assuming that.
And maybe that's why they're not releasing it, because not everybody is guilty on that
Yeah.
list. I mean, how many times has President Trump said that he never went on his plane and he never went on the island?
Yeah. He said that many times he didn't.
Yeah. So just because he was at a party and Epstein was there, it doesn't mean that they did things they weren't supposed to do.
That is true. Yep.
That's what I think. As that happens. That happens.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to a party, you don't know who they are, and so and so is there, so and so is like, who's that? And then you find out later on, well, oh my God, I remember meeting him.
Yep.
And hopefully nobody thinks that you did unlawful things just because you might have been at the same party as this guy. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just
Awful things.
you know what? This is another thing that I say. If anybody found out, like right now, these people want the list, they want the names. They can't figure out who was on the list. Like they don't know. You know what I mean? The stories that I've heard about musicians in particular, because I like music and I don't like the movies that much, but I do like music. So I
Yep.
followed music quite a bit,
Yeah.
and especially when I was in high school. But who the heck
Oh,
knew? But who the heck knew at that time
that's
that they were pedophiles?
oh boy, yeah.
Okay.
How did
And
they know that?
here we are listening to the music, singing the songs, not knowing what the heck we were singing, until you get older and you start listening to the lyrics and it's like, what?
Wow,
What
what
is
did I just hear?
Yeah, like what? And then you look at some of the album covers, I'm like, oh, what? Are
Oh,
you serious? So it's out there.
mhm.
It's out there. It's just that people refuse to see it. And it's been there for such a long time. Aerosmith, right? They're a huge
Aeros-
band, right? They come from Massachusetts, most of them.
Oh, Aerosmith. I mean, I used to listen to Aerosmith a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. But did you ever listen to the stupid lyrics that they sing?
No, I just listened to some of his music. Aerosmith. I really didn't care about his music so much because I was more into uh, um, I was more into classic rock. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
wasn't really, yeah,
classic doesn't really have any lyrics if you're talking about that. But
yeah,
I'm
classic
saying,
rock thing.
oh,
Yeah,
classic rock, yeah, they're just as bad. They're just as bad. It's not. They're
this
not.
was
They're
bad
not
everywhere.
clean.
Yeah.
Okay. So Aerosmith, as an example, if you listen to the lyrics, I mean, Steven Tyler sounds like a pervert.
Oh, Steven Tyler.
So you listen to, it's all sexual. It's
Yeah.
all about sex.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he talks about. That's it.
Wow.
And he had a relationship when he was 27 years old with a 16-year-old.
Wow. Holy shit. Damn.
And people don't know this. I mean, he
It's
wrote a book about it.
wow.
Did he ever get arrested?
No.
No. Did anything ever happen to Steven Tyler when he had a relationship with a 16-year-old, a minor? He ended up being her guardian so that he
Holy
could
shit.
take her on tour. Because if he
Wow.
wasn't, that's kidnapping.
Holy shit. Damn.
This is the extent that he went to get this 16-year-old to travel with him.
Wow.
He became
Her
her
guardian.
guardianship, which is really like a father. But it
Yeah.
was all a front. He was having a relationship with her. He wasn't the guardian.
Holy shit. Damn.
He ends up getting her pregnant a year later.
Wow.
They were in Boston. He had a brownstone. Steven Tyler had a brownstone in Boston, the Back Bay.
I'm listening.
He went on tour. She stayed in that brownstone because she was pregnant. She was about 5 months pregnant. And
Oh,
she said that Steven Tyler did not even leave her any money to even go buy food.
damn.
So what he did was he sent somebody over there to give her, I guess, money. But you know what ended up happening?
What happened?
He knocked her out.
Wow.
He knocked her out and set the place on fire.
Holy shit.
She
Damn.
she survived.
Oh, I hope she's okay.
Well, this was a long time ago. She survived. She ends up in the hospital. Steven Tyler goes to the hospital and tells her that if she does not abort the baby, that he was going to send her back to her mother.
Holy shit.
This is how jerky these people are.
People are nuts.
These are the kinds of people that when they become famous and make money, this is what they become.
Evil.
It's power and control. It's about power and control.
Yeah. Power and
Okay.
control.
So you know what that poor girl did? She had the baby aborted at 5 months.
Wow. In other words, she had an abortion.
She had an abortion.
That's ridiculous. Wow. So in other words, she had the abortion and she killed her own baby.
And so did Steven Tyler.
So they both.
Steven Tyler told her to do that.
So she
And she
listened.
did.
So she listened. So she listened to what he said.
She
They
did
both.
not she did not want to. She wanted to keep the baby. She said, I don't want to abort it. But then he threatened her and said, if you don't, I'm going to send you back to your mother.
That's crazy.
And so she did. And guess what he did afterwards? He sent her back to her mother.
So he sent her back to her mother anyway.
Right. And you know what? And you know what happened to that girl? Because she's still alive. She's in her 60s now. She ended up having like 7 or 8 kids. She's Catholic and does not believe in abortions.
Well,
She tried to sue Steven Tyler a couple of years ago in
nowhere.
California.
But got nowhere.
Right.
That's a shame.
This is how these people are protected. They get away, literally, Steven Tyler got away with murder, literally. And, you know, that girl was not the only one that he sexually assaulted. There were plenty of others.
Oh, more. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So
God.
why is this guy still walking the why is this guy still walking the streets?
Right. They all are. He's not the only one. They all are. these musicians, I'm not saying all of them do it, but a lot of them do it.
Oh,
A lot. A lot. More so than people care to admit. So if they want to know who's on the Epstein's list, you really don't need to know, because
no, you don't.
go listen to the lyrics of the music that you listen to. Go watch the movies that you go watch. Go listen to your favorite entertainer, actor, or actress, and listen to what they say. Just
Yeah.
really listen to what they got to say.
What, that bad?
It's bad.
Even the classic movies.
Oh,
Even
oh yeah. Do
oh
you,
god.
do you like the old movies?
I like John Wayne.
Okay.
I
Well,
like
you know
John.
Katharine Hepburn.
I saw the movie.
Do you know the actress Katharine Hepburn? She was very famous a long time ago.
Was this before I was?
Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right, so this was before I was born.
Yes, way before. Well, I read and I found out she was a lesbian.
Great. So she liked girls too.
Yeah, she preferred young girls.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's been there this whole time. It's been there for a very long time. It's in there.
No, but they should.
And why people like need to know,
Yeah.
and what is it that you want to be, what, convinced, you want to confirm your suspicions who's on that list, like you can't figure it out? Use
Well,
your imagination of who's on that list.
let me tell you this, okay? You know something, people out there, with all this, if you guys are if you guys are so concerned that what you want, if you want to know who's on that Epstein list, you don't want to know who's on there. You don't, believe me. You know something, you don't want to know who's on
They
there.
know, they know, they know, they know.
But I'm sure that they know whose name's there. But I don't
People
want to
that
know
they know, but they just want to see it.
Epstein list.
And so, what are you going to do? Like, if your favorite actor is Tom Hanks, what are you going to do?
Tom Hanks
You're
is
going to
a famous.
stop watching his movies?
Tom Hanks is one of his favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. Even Abbott and Costello, and was Abbott and Costello involved in anything?
Oh, I don't know. That was a long time ago. But Tom Hanks is one. He's one of them. Kevin Spacey, whatever his name, he's another one.
Oh boy,
Bill Clinton is another one.
there's a bunch of politicians there too.
Hillary Clinton is another one.
Wow.
There are plenty of them. Plenty. Okay? Plenty. So they don't they do a very good job of hiding it.
Yeah.
They know how these people are told to keep quiet, because if they don't, then they probably are going to what them. Get rid
Yeah.
of them. Right. So, but I'm saying that they get distracted from what's really important. Like today, President Trump talked about Apple investing another $100 billion or more in this country to produce whatever the heck, phones or whatever. And they opened up this warehouse or whatever factory in Houston, and they're actually producing. They're manufacturing whatever it is that they need to manufacture for their company now in the United States.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
These
give him a gold
companies,
star.
these companies need to come back because we need the jobs.
That's true. Okay, give a gold star to Trump.
Right. So these things are more important than knowing who's on the Epstein's list.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
This is crazy. Wow.
So this stuff has been going on for ever since the Bible times. This stuff has been going on.
Oh, Bible times.
This is not anything new. This is not anything new. This
Yeah.
has been going on for a very long time.
Probably ever since I was a little kid, or ever since I was born.
Yes, it has been going on since Bible times,
Yep.
2,000 years ago or more. They've been
That's,
doing this. If you read some of the passages in the Bible that talks about child sacrificing,
yeah.
even back then.
Wow. Child sacrificing, even back then. Wow.
Oh yeah, even back then. Even back then.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean, people, I mean, I know you don't know because you don't pay attention, but you know what? You're better off not knowing. You're better. I guess you're better off not knowing. I don't know. But these people, they worship the devil.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that's their god, the devil.
No, well, Satan, yeah, they worship.
That's who they worship.
Ah, that's the wrong move right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's so
Worship, not
many.
worship. Worshiping the devil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a wrong move over there.
It
I mean, you're supposed to be
is a
worshiping
wrong
God
move,
now.
but they don't think it is.
Hey, look at this. You're supposed to be worshiping God. You know what I'm saying? Not Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? Worship God.
They like doing whatever they want. They that's what
Well,
they that's what they
well,
want to do.
because what happens is that Lucifer promises them, okay, promises them things, promises them
Right,
cars, money,
right,
all kinds of luxury stuff,
right,
and they're like, okay, wait a minute. So God, if Lucifer is, if the devil is promising me all these cars, money, uh,
right.
and cars and money,
And
wow,
women,
and women, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And they're like, wow, gee, well, how come God don't promise offers all these things, and
right,
Lucifer is doing this?
right.
So,
Yeah, that's what it is, basically.
yeah. So he's promising them all these things,
Right.
but God is telling them, don't take it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You
I
know?
mean, it's God gives you the choice. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to worship me or do you want to worship the devil?
Yeah.
And a lot of people like to worship the devil
A lot of
because
people do.
money, fame, fortune, um, and so yeah, they call it selling their soul because
They're
that's what
selling they're selling their soul to the devil. That's what they're doing.
yeah, and so but that's what the devil wants, their soul. God wants your soul, Jesus wants your soul, and so does the devil. So Satan promises all these things
Just to get your soul.
that right. So that and the exchange is I'm gonna have your soul, and you go to
Before
hell.
Yeah, that's right. So before I give you all these things, I'm taking your soul first.
Right, right. That's right.
So
And
that
so a
way
lot of people, that's what they do.
you live with me all eternity in hell.
Right.
Not me.
They exchange their soul to have everything that they want here on earth, which
Yeah.
is money, fame, and power.
Well, let's put it this way: money, sex, and drugs too.
Oh yeah, that too. It all goes. It's the whole package. It's the
Well,
whole package.
I had to say it.
Yeah. So that's how they are. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why they're in those positions. That's why they have so much money and power, is because that's who they worship.
So ain't that why the politicians have so much money? Because that's who they.
Politicians are corrupt.
Yeah, but yeah, they're corrupt, but they
They
sold.
do it too. Some of them, I'm sure some of them do that too as well.
Some of
Yes.
them sold. Some of them sold their soul to the devil too. A lot of these politicians, like Moore
Yeah.
Healy, she sold
Well,
her soul to the
if
devil.
if you're corrupt, that's what you've done.
Yeah,
Like Elizabeth Warren.
she
She's
sold
like a
herself to the devil.
she's a multimillionaire.
Mm.
How? Like
How?
she's stealing, they're all stealing money, they're all doing insider trading, they're all doing these deals that pocket their own selves. They make that they enrich themselves. That's why they like socialism and communism, because they end up with all the money and all the power.
That is true. Yeah.
That's why she endorses Mamdani. That's why she wants state run grocery stores, because the government's in control.
Nah, ain't gonna be no state-run grocery stores. That's for sure.
Well, I hope not. But David, she endorsed this guy.
That's scary.
Right. Right. Do people in Massachusetts realize that Elizabeth Warren, the senator that they elected, has endorsed a communist
Wow.
who agrees with him in having state run grocery stores? I mean, what?
Yeah. What? What?
And what about all the corruption about with Mara Healy?
Oh, her too. She's another one.
Oh my God. I don't know. I forget when I did this, but Mara Healy is associated with a company called Blue Hub Capital.
Blue Hub Capital. I heard it. I heard of that. She did say that. Yeah, Blue Hub Capital.
The CEO of Blue Hub Capital is friends with Mara Healy because she gave money to Mara Healy's campaign.
Oh,
Do you know what she did, the CEO did?
go ahead.
Do you know what she did?
Go ahead. What you do?
She now has a program for the illegals that want to become citizens. Did you hear what I said?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
You have no reaction to that?
No, I have a reaction, but I was just looking up Blue Hub Capital.
Oh,
I want to see what I want to see what it is. This is Blue Hub Capital. Wow, holy crap! This is a big place. Blue
yes.
Hub. Yeah. No, I do have a reaction to that.
Somebody gave the woman who wrote the article gave an example of what they do. What they do
Yeah.
is they go around and buy foreclosures.
Holy shit!
Foreclosures, yeah,
Damn.
foreclosures are
The hell?
people that cannot afford their homes any longer. They can't pay the mortgage. So these people step in, and the writer gave an example of it, of what
Yeah.
happened in Everett. This couple had to foreclose.
Yeah.
Blue Hawk Capital came in and bought the home for like $125,000.
Holy crap, man. Damn.
And you know what they did?
Yeah. Well,
They turned around and they sold it to a family member and they made $350,000.
wow. So they bought it cheap
Right,
and they sold it for more money.
right. They fixed
Blue
it
Hub
up.
Capital right here. Investing in people and communities for an exclusive future. That's what that is.
Well,
I just wanted to,
okay. But my point is that these people, they
yeah.
take advantage
They take
of
advantage of people. They do.
somebody who's down and out. So instead of giving the house back to the people that foreclosed on it, they bought it, turned around, and made a profit
They
on it.
sold it and made a profit on it. That's no good.
And that was, the foreclosed property. Okay, that's just one example. Well, now what they want to do, this Blue Hub Capital, they want to give out a loan to illegals that want to become citizens. And do you know how much they want to charge for the loan? 1%.
1% to the illegals they want to charge their loan for.
Yes. Right. Where the going rate is like 7%.
So they want to charge them 1%.
Yeah.
But if I was to get a loan from them, they would charge me 7% or 20%, right?
Yeah. Market value.
Market value.
So,
But they would
yeah.
charge them 1%. The
1%.
illegal aliens. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a name for it, and they don't have to prove how much money they make, where they live. They don't have to prove anything.
Holy shit.
They will just give them the loan for 1%.
Wow. So they don't have to show ID, social security
Nothing.
number, any papers.
Because they know they don't have it because they're illegals. But you
So
know what?
they'll just go ahead.
But you know what Mara Healy did?
What?
Do you remember the $5 million slush fund that she has
I remember.
for illegals that need legal counseling? Do you remember that?
I remember.
That's where that money is going.
That's a shame. That is horrible.
Yeah, do you get it?
I get it now.
You get it? Mara Healy set aside $5 million for the illegals for legal counseling.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and guess what they're going to do? This is what I'm thinking. They're going to go to Blue Hub Capital, her friend. They're going to get a loan out from her friend that the taxpayer is going to pay for. This is how they work. This is how they make money.
So the taxpayers are paying for this.
Yes.
People like me that work. People like you that work.
So an illegal goes to a lawyer or whatever, or the lawyer goes to them, hey, I can make you a citizen, but I'm going to refer you to this company that gives you a loan, no questions asked, for 1% interest.
But once they get the loan, they have to pay it back.
No, the state's going to pay for it. They're not going to pay for it.
But the state's going to pay it back out of the
Taxpayer pays
taxpayer.
for it.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're going to pay it back. Yeah,
sure.
wonderful. Sure, of course.
Well, why did Mara Healy set aside $5 million for legal counseling for the illegals?
This is ridiculous, man.
Do you know what
She
I
needs
mean?
to go, man. She needs to get out of office.
She
She's really
so
pissing me off.
so this friend, this is all illegal, and the DOJ should investigate. This is how are they gonna get documents to prove that they can become citizens? Do you know what I mean? Like how
Yeah.
this is all gonna be fake.
Yes, it is.
There's gonna have all fake documents for these people.
Yep. Well, why don't the DOJ investigate? They're the ones that's supposed to be investigating all these things.
They should. They should
They should do
investigate
it.
this. This just doesn't sound right to me. And this is just one example, Dave. This is just one example.
I'll bet you. I'll bet you there's more.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. You better
I can tell
believe
you're a
that there's
Christian.
more.
I can tell you're a Christian. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Look at the real estate. Look at what they're building all these units for. You mean to tell me that these people aren't making money off of this? They
Well,
sure
people-
hells are.
They're making more money than we are.
With our tax money. With our
tax money.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's with our tax money, so they're making a whole bunch of money with our tax
So
money.
you know what? You know what needs to happen? Property taxes need to be gone. No more property taxes.
I've said that before. Property taxes need to be gone. Landlords shouldn't even have to pay property taxes at all.
Anybody that owns a home should not. They're unconstitutional.
They are unconstitutional.
If these jerks that are in in Swampscott, the select board, not a mayor because it's too small, but like your mayor who collects taxes, if they didn't have property taxes, they wouldn't be able to do half the things that they do with the money that they make, that they get from us on property.
They should knock off all the property taxes off for all the homeowners, people that own houses. Knock the property taxes off. Cut the property, even a rainwater tax.
Can you imagine, if they got rid of the property taxes, how many more people would probably be able to afford a home?
Yeah.
Maybe more people would be able to buy a house because there would be no property taxes.
I would be able to afford a house.
A lot of people would.
People that have good jobs should be able to afford a house.
That's right.
So
home ownership would go up. I believe it would go up because there would be no property tax.
Property taxes, homeowners shouldn't even be paying taxes. Okay, even and you know what really gets me? Even the water taxes, the rain that comes down from the sky, they charge the homeowners, and that does not have anything to do with the landlord.
Yeah, people used to do that. They used to use rainwater so that they wouldn't use the town's water and get charged. But now they changed that.
But Fall River has to change it.
Yeah, the city or the town is now charging people that use rainwater.
Rainwater. That's the spirit. That is the spirit of the Lord. He makes it rain.
Right. I mean, these people will do anything for money. It is just wild to me. It is just wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. It really is.
We have to but we have to stop. We have to say, hey, no more homeowners are paying taxes anymore. Okay, so we have to end that. You know what I'm saying? And the rainwater tax too as well.
Well,
Homeowners shouldn't have to pay taxes.
do you know that President Trump does want to abolish property taxes?
Good. I hope he does. I hope he abolishes
He
property
does
taxes.
too. I hope he
Because
does too.
no, why? Because the homeowners are paying too much. Okay, abolish it. Abolish the taxes on the homeowners. Just abolish it. No more.
Well,
Okay?
but it's unconstitutional.
It is unconstitutional.
It's unconstitutional. We should not be paying property taxes. We
Yes.
should not be paying this.
Every homeowner should not be paying property tax.
Right.
Okay, every homeowner should not be paying property tax because people like us that don't own homes wants to own a home.
Right.
Because of these property taxes, we cannot own a home.
Well,
we
yeah. No, because Massachusetts has high property tax rates.
So in Massachusetts, we got to abolish the property taxes.
Property tax, yeah.
We got to abolish that. We got to abolish that. That has to.
They're trying to. In Texas, they're trying to abolish property tax.
Yeah.
In
Well,
Florida,
we need to do it over here.
In Florida, they're doing the state. Fall River, the only city in America charges in rainwater.
That's Joe Robello.
Yeah, I mean it really is. That is sick. I'm sorry, but what? Are you kidding me?
So if Texas is doing it,
Texas
Massachusetts
is doing it. I think Florida is trying to do something too.
So why not Massachusetts? Let Massachusetts do it.
Massachusetts.
No,
First of all,
Florida, Texas, Massachusetts. We should abolish the homeowners' taxes. Okay, no tax on property anymore.
Well, first it would be wonderful if you could get rid of Maura Healey, Elizabeth Warren, Ed Markey, Michelle Wu. You got to get rid of these Democrats for the most part and put in other elected officials that are going to grow the economy, and so that people work, have money, and be able to buy and be able to buy a home or buy a car or whatever. You have to get rid of people first, because they're taxing you to death. Democrats, all they know how to do is tax you.
Well, we need to get rid of these people because people like me want to buy a house, but with these property taxes, people like me can't buy a house. So we got to get rid of these property taxes. Anybody that owns a home, we will try to get rid of your property taxes. But first, you got to get rid of Maura Healey, Markey, and Elizabeth Warren, and Coogan out of office.
All of them. They're all the same. The rhinos, they all gotta go. They've got to go.
Because people like me can't own a house. People like me want to own a house, and I can't because of the property tax, and the houses are so sky high.
Right, that's
and
right.
The bank
cost of living, and there are no jobs. What the heck? Massachusetts used to have one of the best economies in the country. They have gone downhill so fast.
Yes, they have.
I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
Massachusetts was one of the Massachusetts was one of the states that were we had a booming economy once. Okay,
Yes, it was up there. Let me tell you, I think it was up in the top five,
and the top five, yeah, it was up in
but
the
not
top five.
anymore. Not
I thought,
anymore.
well, my father, and my grandmother used to tell me that Massachusetts was always up in the top five all the time. The
Yeah,
economy,
no, well, not anymore. They're not.
yeah,
No, I mean the Democrats have changed. The Democrats in the '80s, when I was growing up, the Democrats were normal. They
yeah, of
weren't
course.
like they weren't like they are now.
Well,
I mean,
because
I don't know what the hell's gone into these people.
well, they got greedy. You know what I'm saying?
I
The
don't get
more
it.
money, the more money the more money that they were getting. Well, they were getting more and more and more money, so they got greedy. So, and this is what happens. And this is what happens when you get greedy.
I think there's a lot of factors here. I don't think it's just greed. I
That's
mean,
it.
I like in Swampscott. It started happening when I noticed it anyway. We used to have a movie theater in Swampscott,
Yeah,
and now it's gone,
yeah,
which was back in the '80s, I believe, where they demolished it and put in condos.
yeah.
What's that?
That's my cousin.
Oh,
My cousin's over. That's why.
oh.
But that's
So,
okay.
so you that happened. The movie theater was gone, and condo units were put up. Then it was the little inn where people could stay if they wanted to visit Swampscott. They got rid of that too and put in condo units. Now
Yep.
they want to get rid of the restaurant that the town paid for $8 million.
Yeah.
And they haven't touched it yet, but they want to make more condo. So they're getting rid of all the businesses
Yeah.
and putting in units.
Yeah. They're putting in a lot of units. I'll tell you.
And where are the businesses? Where are the businesses?
We got none. Well, we're lucky we have Raising Cane's. Um,
Where are the manufacturing? I mean, not those fast food joints. Where are the good jobs?
we don't have good jobs over here
That's
because
what I mean.
Mayor Paul Coogan and his investors they want to take the schools and make apartments out of them instead of making them instead of keeping them, fixing them up and make them turn them back into schools again.
Well,
Um,
so the kids are going what to another school?
yeah. So yeah, oh no, but all the empty schools that we have, right?
Yeah,
He wants to make apartments out of them,
yeah,
like
and
the well,
Swampscott too.
but they shouldn't be making apartments out of them.
No, they
They should
shouldn't.
they should turn them back into schools again. That's what they should.
No, no. You know what? They should leave them alone because they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, they don't.
Leave them alone. Don't
Mayor,
do anything.
Mayor Paul Coogan don't know what he's doing.
No.
Half of the city councils like Paul Hart, Joe Camara,
Yeah.
okay, and Brad Kilby, they don't know what they're doing. Linda Pereira, she don't know what the hell she's doing.
Well, then you got your wonderful state reps as well.
Oh, I
They
got
know
my wonderful state rep.
they know where to be found. The Fiolas.
Yeah,
Where the hell are they?
a wonderful state rep like Cal Viola, Alan Sylvia, all these people that go and take photo ops. Give me a photo op. I'll take a photo op just to please you people. Just to
Right.
please you people. Photo op. Oh,
Yep.
photo op. Oh, you see what I'm doing?
Right.
Yeah. Doing nothing. That's what you're doing.
You're doing
Doing
nothing.
nothing. Doing nothing but collecting a paycheck. Same thing with Maury Healy. Oh, I want to take a photo. Let's take a photo op. See, look, I'm gonna smile. Take a photo op. See, yeah, see. These people will vote for me. They love me and stuff like that. They're
Right.
what? All these people are photo ops. That's all we want. We want politicians that is not really interested in photo ops. Is interested in doing the work. That's what we need.
Oh
But look
yeah.
at it. And let me tell you something else. So, okay, I heard Colin. Well, uh, I heard C.J. Ferry say there's been a lot of that. There was in Durfee High School at one point. There was sexual assaults in Durfee High School,
Mhm.
and they wanted an inside. They didn't want an outside investigation. They wanted an inside investigation, and this was
Yeah.
on Mayor Paul Coogan's watch. And
Yeah.
this is what was said.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, this came out of um, our former state rep, his mouth, Kevin Aguirre. He's the school committee man. He's the one that opened those doors. Okay. And let me tell you something. Okay. He is the one, okay, that kept on saying, okay, Colin, you have a stunning tie. He kept on saying that. He said that 3 times in a row to school committee Colin Dias, and
Is
which
he
is
gay?
I don't know if the mayor's gay or not. I don't know. Maybe he's married. I mean, he's married. He could go 2 ways. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey. I mean,
Who
hey,
knows?
that's his preference. I mean, hey, if he likes
I'm
guys, that's
joking.
his preference.
I'm joking.
Hey, hey. Let me tell you something. If he likes guys, that's his preference. Okay. Hey, I don't
I'm
know.
only kidding.
So I don't know.
But I do
Oh wait,
remember, huh?
somebody said something about the Diamond original getting in a new school, and then yeah, and that too. We're getting a new school.
Swampscott did the same thing. They all do the same thing.
Yeah,
It is crazy. Like,
yeah,
why is all the towns and the cities all doing the same thing? Isn't that
I,
weird?
yeah. It's weird. Yeah,
That they
and
are called yes.
they're just collecting checks.
Oh yeah.
Cogan's just collected a check. Half of the city councils over there are collecting a check, and state reps are just collecting a check and taking photo ops. Why ain't you doing it? Why ain't you doing the job? If you don't want to do the job, get the hell out. We don't need you.
Oh no. Oh no. They want as much money as they can get from the taxpayer without doing anything.
Well, you know something?
Right? Isn't that
So
isn't that the ideal job?
yeah, that's an ideal job. So why don't we just tell all the taxpayers, okay, all the taxpayers, sit
Yeah.
home. Let's all collect checks and stuff like that, and
Yeah, yeah.
don't pay
Right.
taxes. See
That's
how we
right.
go,
Exactly.
and
Stop
see how
giving
much.
them your money. Stop
Yeah,
giving them your money.
you need to stop giving your money to them. Okay, you need to stop. No, giving your money to them.
That's why it would
So
be great if the property taxes were
yeah,
abolished.
yeah.
These people wouldn't be they wouldn't know
Oh
what to
yeah,
do. They wouldn't
these
know what
people
to
are
do.
crazy. Oh, Corey,
You,
something.
you,
He just said something here.
there's some chemical schools and some schools I know that have closed middle school in Taylor because of wow. Oh my god.
Yeah,
There are some Swampscott also had some very old buildings too,
yeah,
and they were deteriorating,
yeah.
and they had to move the kids to another a newer type building. But yeah, they were there. I don't know, David. Do you remember Quaker Fabrics in Fall River?
Yeah, I remember Quaker Fabric in Fall River because
What's that?
um, that's Quaker Fabric when they build the the rolls and stuff with the fabric and stuff.
Fabric.
They stuff yeah, so that way people that use the fabric to like make curtains and things out of.
Was it a factory, a manufacturing company?
It was a manufacturing company, yeah. And matter of fact, one time I did the machinery. I used to work the machinery over there at one point.
What
And
happened? Where'd they go?
they what happened was they folded up. The company sold it and went overseas with it.
No, they did not.
They did. They did. They went.
Oh my
Yeah, yeah.
God.
They went overseas with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was a good job. That job, Pete. With that company, Quaker Fabric, we had two. One on Quarry Street and one up on Brayton Avenue. The biggest one we had on Brayton Avenue, but the one where the healthcare is right now, that was a Quaker Fabric. Matter of fact, I was a security guard over there once
See,
before they fold up.
that's what needs to come back. That and President Trump talked about that today because he announced how much money Apple is going to be investing in this country.
Yeah,
That needs to come back. Those companies that went abroad where the good jobs were,
yeah,
they have to come back. And President Trump is trying to do that with the tariffs and all that stuff. And the wages, I believe, are going up again because these companies are coming back and they're bringing in the good jobs. But Massachusetts. I don't understand the state anymore. I don't understand Massachusetts anymore.
yeah. I
Why they
don't either.
why they do not believe in the economy and capitalism, not capitalism, but a free market. Why are they not proponents of manufacturing companies going back into the state? They used to make upholstery fabric for sofas. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and look at this. Well, people just he says my father was name is Joe.
My stepfather's name is Joe.
Oh yeah,
Joe?
yeah, yeah. It's Joe Rebello. His father was name is Joe too. I think it was. Yeah. Oh
Well,
wait a minute. Wait a second. Oh, not Rebello. True. Laugh like. All right.
it's
Okay.
Reynolds, right? Joe Reynolds. I
Joe.
guess.
Yeah, Joe Reynolds. Yeah, it was Joe Reynolds. Yeah, at that point, Joe Reynolds, Corey
So,
Reynolds.
so those are the companies that I don't know. They might not even exist anymore because at one time people were much more handy. They would sew. Now they don't. They just go out and buy it. So I don't know if you really need a fabric store anymore. He was a security guard too.
I was the security. He was the security guard
Oh,
the one on Brayton Avenue, Quicker Fabric. But I was the security when he was the security guard on Quicker Fabric, the one on Brayton Avenue. But that was the one on Brayton Avenue. That was the one with the shack, I believe, if I'm correct. So, but correct me if I'm wrong. But at the one at the Quicker Shan Street, the small Quicker Fabric with where it was a storefront before the healthcare got in there. I was a security guard over there, and yeah, he says I got it right. Yep,
yep.
he says I got it right. Yeah, I wanted to
Well,
make sure I got it right.
those as like I said, President Trump did make an announcement that Apple is going to be investing more money in this country. They're probably going to make more factories or whatever. And I don't know if they're going to Massachusetts.
Well, I hope they do come to Massachusetts. I hope we have factories come to Massachusetts
Right,
because we need more factories to come. We need big factories. We need big businesses to come here.
right,
Because the reason why I say that, so
yeah,
that way our economy can boost again. Okay, we need a lot of job. We need a lot of job growth here. Okay,
and
we
you
need job growth here.
and you need good paying jobs.
Good paying jobs. and both parties love to waste taxpayers' money, but both of them sending tax money to fund the uh, Russos, Ukraine,
Ukraine and
and
Israel's
Israel.
Gaza
Yeah,
war.
yeah.
That's not America first at all. I would love to have a party that actually
No,
is America first.
no, that's not
No,
America
they're not.
first at all.
I don't agree with that. They are not sending money to the Ukraine. That's not true. Gaza is a different story. Israel is a different story. Um, and so, see, this is this is like my opinion. When people start picking on one or two things that President Trump is doing, they don't like it. Are you ever going to find a perfect candidate? Never. Is another party going to fit the bill? Probably not. Probably not. Okay? There's always going to be that influence of people that have money. I mean, I don't know how you can avoid it at this point, right? The way the system is, I don't know how you're going to avoid it.
Well, you're not going to find any perfect candidate, but you're going to find a candidate that's not going to,
So you have a president that is bringing in trillions of dollars through tariffs, that is trying to make this country better, but you're thinking about Gaza and the Ukraine. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, this just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You should be more concerned about what's going on in this country, just like President Trump is.
I'm more concerned what's going on in my country. You know what I'm saying?
And so is President Trump, because he wants to bring back these companies through tariffs. He wants the manufacturing to come back here. And you should be supporting that and not be worried about the Ukraine and the Gaza Strip.
I don't care. Something. I don't care about the Ukraine or the Gaza Strip.
But he said that the money is going to the Ukraine. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Okay. All right.
Not
Well,
like
everybody.
So did you like Biden then and what he did? I mean, if you don't like these two things that President Trump is doing, what did you think of Biden?
I thought Biden was,
Isn't President Trump much better than Biden or Kamala?
I think President Donald Trump is much better than Biden. Hey, Biden like little boys and girls.
That's right. And again, are you ever going to find somebody that's perfect? No.
No, you're not.
There's no such thing. There's always going to be something that you don't like about whatever. Do I like everything that President Trump does? No. But on the whole, I like what he's doing for the country. Is it perfect? No. And everybody's perfect is different. So, yeah. I don't think look at what Doge did with US aid and how much money that they stopped. Okay. How much money has Doge stopped from going overseas?
A lot of money.
The Democrats are worse than the Republicans when it comes to wasting taxpayers' money. The Democrats.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying, but I have to say the Democrats are much worse, because look at what goes on in these liberal states like Massachusetts, Illinois, California, New York, New Jersey. Everybody's leaving because they can't afford it because of the taxes. Where are they going? To the Republican states. They don't do the same thing. It's not the same. It's not. I don't know if.
Well, James says that both parties love to waste taxpayers' money, but both of them are sending tax money to fund the Russia, Ukraine, Israel, and Gaza war, and that's not America first. That's all I would love to love.
That to me just sounds like what okay, I'll say it again. You're never going to find a perfect candidate. There's no such thing.
Nah.
There's no such thing. And like I said, overall, President Trump is much better. Eventually, Charles will bring me, yes, and that's what's happening. So, what President Trump is doing, as far as I know, no other president has done it in modern times, bringing in the tariffs, the money from other countries. He's the only one that I know of that has done it recently. Biden certainly didn't do it. Obama certainly didn't do it. Bush didn't do it. Clinton didn't do it. Clinton was the one that sent all the manufacturers overseas.
Yeah, he did. But what about Reagan? Did he do it?
I don't think so. No, not that I know of.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what we have to look up at.
But I'm saying, what I'm saying is that to focus on those two things is silly.
Yeah.
That's silly. It's
You gotta
totally
focus.
silly.
You gotta focus on where we live right here.
So
where
what-
we live, we gotta focus on.
And like I said, right now, today, President Trump announced billions and billions and billions of dollars more that Apple is going to invest. How come you can't focus on that instead? Instead, you're worried about Ukraine and the Gaza Strip, two places. Come on, people. Let's get real here. Stop being babies. This is what babies do. This is what babies do. Mature people do not go around saying, well, because so-and-so, that's not America first. Oh my God, he's doing Gaza, he's doing the Ukraine, but let's forget about all the tariffs, the money that he's bringing in, and the manufacturing jobs. But let's not mention that, right?
Well, we have to mention manufacturing jobs. We got to, because there's a lot of we have to have jobs. There's no job growth here in Massachusetts at all. There's no.
See, this is Massachusetts. This is how the people in Massachusetts think. And I think they're the only people in the whole country that think like this. They're so negative. They're so negative on President Trump for no reason. For absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
He's doing the best he can. He's donating his salary to organizations. He's not even getting paid, by the way, for being the president of the United States. He's giving his salary away. I think it's $400,000.
He's giving $400,000 away. Yeah. He doesn't want the money.
He's not getting paid.
No.
Well, how come they don't mention things like that? How come they don't mention things like that? And I think it's the East Wing or the South Wing or something. They're renovating it.
Yeah, he is. I heard that too. I saw that.
Yeah, like $200 million or something, and he's using his funds and his friends' funds to invest. He's not using taxpayer money for this.
Yeah.
Chuck Schumer was crying and saying that President Trump was using taxpayer money to build this new section of an area in the White House, and that wasn't even true. These things, and this is the problem with Massachusetts, is that they don't tell you these things. The local media does not give President Trump any credit whatsoever. Instead, they talk about the negative things that they perceive to be negative. And you have people that believe it.
You didn't want to speak to me. You informed me, so that's it.
right?
Yeah.
This is called propaganda, it's called rhetoric, and it's called brainwashing. That's what it is. Think about the positive things that President Trump is doing. He's only been in office, what, 8 months? And what do you expect him to be like? What? I don't know. What do you expect him to do after 8 months in office?
Yeah.
This is only going to get better. But if you're thinking about the Ukraine and Gaza Strip that has been going on now for years,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where you're coming from. I just don't
I
know.
don't want. I know something though. I'm more concerned about what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more concerned about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more concerned what's going on over here in my country. You know what I'm saying? When people start mentioning Ukraine, Gaza, I'm more concerned what's going on over here. This is where I live. This is my
And then,
home.
and then it's like I want, I would love to have a party that actually puts America first. He is putting America first.
Of course
He is putting America first.
Oh, we all know that.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He didn't think so.
Well,
He wants Elon Musk's American Party or something that is it's not even registered yet. People don't want it. You really think Elon Musk is going to is going to be better? Do you really think
Elon Musk is an idiot.
First? Huh?
Elon Musk is an idiot. Okay, something.
He's not an idiot, but
okay. Well, I'm going to say that he betrayed Donald Trump. He betrayed him. You know what I'm saying he didn't, because Trump did not do what he wanted him to do. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Trump didn't do what Elon Musk wanted him to do. So,
well, I mean, again, he's a crybaby. This is another one that you didn't do what I wanted to do, and I'm going to go, and I'm not going mad, and these are what babies do.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, like the Democrats running away. I mean, he actually left the state. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Well, so did Oprah Winfrey. She left the state too. So did.
No, I'm talking about the elected officials, the lawmakers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the Democrats that are supposed to be in the chamber doing their work. They left. They actually left Texas. I mean, who does that?
Yeah.
What was that question? Who is? Chris? Who's that? Chris Olet?
Yeah, Chris Roulette. I know who he is.
Oh, okay.
I know who he is.
I think he's talking to you. He's definitely not talking to me because I don't know what he's talking about. But
but every time you're on.
But I don't understand this mentality. I just don't understand this. Somebody does one thing or two things that they don't like, it's over. See ya. I mean, is that what they do in a relationship too? If they're involved with a girl or a boy? Oh my God. Oh, you did this one thing I don't like. Bye. Right? Is that what you do? I don't.
I don't do that.
I mean, I want somebody that's going to make me first. So because you are thinking of whatever going out over here, I don't like you anymore. So you know what? See you later. I mean, is that what you do? Is that what you do? Don't you tolerate? Don't you like? You know, whoever the relationship you're in is not. Nobody's perfect. Everybody knows that, right? Usually, right?
Yeah. Well, but there's a lot of.
Geez, I don't like that one thing that you did. So you know what? Forget about it. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I want to find somebody who's actually gonna be like this. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, right?
Good luck
Good
for
luck
finding that person.
that perfect person, right? Exactly. Good luck.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's babyish. They sound like babies, like
Oh God, do I
Im-
have to keep changing diapers now?
yeah, immature, like immature. It's my way or the highway. That's how liberals think. That's how Democrats think. You got to do it my way, and if you don't, because I know better, then I don't want to have anything to do with you. I'm gonna go, and I'd rather have another party because they're gonna do exactly as I tell them to do. Right? Sure, sure. Sure,
Oh,
sure. Good
lovely.
luck. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Um, look, there's way too much money that
Yeah,
Jewish people throw at politicians.
yeah,
All right. And President Trump is one of them, but the Democrats have it too. The Democrats have the same thing. They have billionaires donating to their campaigns like Kamala Harris did. She has
yeah,
another, she had $1 billion or more in her campaign fund because of people that were donating to her.
yeah.
And she lost anyway. She
To
lost
Los
anyway.
Angeles. She wasn't even what do you call it? But I think Joe knew that she was gonna lose, so that's why he put it there.
Oh
Because
my
Joe
God.
didn't
I
yeah,
mean,
no Joe
but
didn't
can
want
you
to do it no
imagine
more.
having that much money in your campaign fund, $1 billion, more than $1 billion?
And you lost all
President
that
Trump,
money.
President Trump didn't have that.
Of course not.
She did though,
Kamala Harris
because
did.
because they're elitists and they have the billionaires that contribute to the Democrats because the Democrats do what they want them to do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. That's what. It's not just Donald Trump. It's not just President Trump. It's not just Israel and Gaza and the Ukraine. it's
It's everybody.
it's yeah. I
Basically
mean,
everybody.
they're all, unless something changes where the
They're all in on
donation
it.
the donation money is limited or
Yeah.
they get rid of it. This is not going to end.
Yeah.
Again.
Everyone's in on all this.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you've got, like I was talking about Blue Hub Capital.
Blue
Uh,
Hub Capital, yeah, they're a bunch of
I mean,
wow.
this company was giving money to Martha Coakley at the time. Remember her? She
I
was the
remember
attorney.
Martha Copley. I
Yeah.
remember her.
Well,
Yeah.
that company, that CEO, the same one that gave to Mara Healy, she gave to Martha Coakley, who's an attorney general who makes laws. Now, how is that right? How is
That's
that right?
that is not right
Where
at all.
somebody that has a business can donate to an attorney, a state attorney general, to influence laws
Yeah.
that favor her business. Because that's what Mara Healy is doing right now. Why is this permitted? Why is this being done?
They shouldn't be permitted.
Why are businesses allowed to give money to state attorney generals to influence the laws of the state? This should not be happening.
Nope.
This should be against the law. This is bribery. This is bribery.
Yeah.
Just like the lobbyists in DC, same thing. It's bribery. It's against the law. The lobbying was not supposed to include money. It was only to bring your case to the government, not to pay them off,
Yeah.
because that's bribery.
That is
Okay, so
bribery.
it's not just President Trump. The Democrats are worse. The Democrats are worse. than
Yeah.
the Republicans. They're worse.
We still got some rhinos in there though in the Democratic
And the
Party.
rhinos, right? They're both bad. They're both bad.
Yeah.
But when is this corruption gonna stop?
We need it to end. You know what I'm saying?
This
Don't matter.
the forefathers of this country did not even get paid.
Nope. And you know something? You know what the biggest thing is? The forefathers must be rolling over in their graves and seeing what the hell is going on.
Right. They didn't get paid for coming up with the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, and all these documents.
The forefathers wrote that Constitution in an independence. They wrote it.
They didn't even get paid for it. They
No.
didn't even get paid. There was no compensation involved.
Nope.
This country had nothing. When the people from England and any place else in Europe that came over in the beginning, this country had nothing. Right?
Our country, yeah, we had nothing.
We didn't have anything. What do we have?
Of course, nothing. Nothing
We
at all.
were being ruled by the King of England, who wanted our tax money to make him rich.
Yep.
That's what. So how were the politicians gonna get paid? The founding fathers or anybody else for that matter.
Yeah.
How are they gonna get paid? They weren't good. They didn't get paid.
Yeah.
So why can't we go back to that? Why can't we go back to that?
We need to go back to that.
Why can't you cut the salaries in half? Cut the salaries in half.
If they can cut the, if they cut this,
I bet you practically everybody in politics would leave.
I'll bet you anybody they would leave if you cut their salaries in half. That's doable.
You couldn't bribe them. There's no insider trading. There's no lobbying. There's nothing. They would all go. I bet you most of them would go. And the ones that really do want to do what they're supposed to do for their constituents in the country would stay. Those are the ones that you want. Those are the people that you want working for you.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the people those are the people that you
not the ones that want to steal from you.
Yeah.
And don't care about their constituents, because that's what's going on right now, because that's the majority. Most of them are like that.
Yeah.
And somehow the system has to change because there's way too much corruption going on.
There is a lot of corruption going on for both sides. You know what I'm saying? There is.
When the system is changed, it changes for both sides, not just one.
We got to change. We got to change both sides. Both sides.
One law for everybody. No more bribery. No more paying off state attorney generals to influence your business. Don't give money. Business giving money to Mara Healy, the Communist Party giving money to Michelle Wu and Mara. What the hell is this crap? What is this crap? How are foreigners getting involved in this?
I don't know how politics is getting involved with it.
How is China getting involved in this? How is it that you have somebody from China who's in the Chinese Communist Party working at the State House in Massachusetts? How does that happen? Like, how does that happen?
I have no idea.
That's what I mean. Look at Harvard. Look at Harvard with all the communists that they got over there. And then they give the contract to the Chinese. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people that they give the enemy the plans to the subway station in Boston? Are they? I mean, are they all right? These people, are they okay? Where are
um,
you thinking? Like you have in Springfield, Massachusetts, you have the Chinese flag flying over there,
yeah,
and nobody says boo.
to the Chinese flag.
What? Where's the uproar? What in the hell is going on with the state of Massachusetts and the people that live in it?
They're crazy.
That they don't even complain
Yeah,
about the Chinese having a contract to make subway cars that can't pass inspection.
that's
And
sad.
Mara Healy keeps giving them more money. I mean, where are people coming from? Where are these people? Where are their brains? Like what? What? I don't understand. Like what are they thinking?
All right, you gotta ask them.
I am. I am asking, but nobody can give me an answer.
I don't have the answer to it.
How come there's no outrage over a Chinese company having a contract to the Boston subway system? Nobody says anything. No. How come nobody says anything about the Chinese flag flying in Springfield? Nope. That they don't say anything about that either. How come it's okay for Mara Haley to give this company another $150 million of taxpayer money? Nobody says anything about that, but they're worried about the Gaza Strip and the Ukraine. I mean, come on, people. You, you have to worry about what's going on in your community before you start worrying about other countries.
Yeah,
Bless you.
thank you.
So when you have things under control where your community is, then you can go help somebody else. But if a community doesn't even know how to take care of its own, how are they going to help somebody else?
That is true. Yeah.
I'm going to. They're not going to. It's not going to happen. It's not
Yeah.
happen.
All
If
right, there we go.
what was that for? All it was all I was just saying is that we shouldn't be funding for, and they're not. What's wrong with that? I didn't say there was anything wrong with that. I also care that everybody needs better paying jobs. Yeah, we can do both. I'm not a fan of two parties. That's my opinion. I think people should have options if they don't want to vote for it. Yeah, it's called being an independent. I don't know what else there is. Not at all because of what I want. It's so that people who are fed up with the two parties and can have other options. Well, what I'm trying to say is that there is no other option. Like, what other option are you talking about?
That he wants. See what he's talking about. I'm gonna elaborate on this one. So what he's talking about is that this is a uniparty system, okay? And but he wants to see other parties involved. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
And what I'm asking is, what is he looking for?
uh,
If he doesn't like the Democrat and the Republican Party, what kind of party is he looking for?
well,
That's
he's
my
not.
question. He
Well,
says he's fed
he's
up with the two-party system. What other option do you have in mind? Like, what other option is there? There's the Green Party, there's the Libertarian Party, there's the Tea Party. There are other parties. There
they
are
are.
other parties. But the Democrat and the Republican Party always win out. People only vote for those two parties because that's what they want. So I don't know what other option you are looking for and what it is that you're looking for. Like why aren't you happy with the Democrat or Republican Party?
Well, he's an independent, so he's not familiar. He's not. He's an independent, so he's not in with the. He can vote either way, so he's
He
not real.
says he does not want to vote for Republicans or Democrats, Dave.
Yeah, he does. Well,
An independent can vote for either a Republican or a Democrat or somebody else. He
yeah.
says he doesn't want to vote for a Republican or a Democrat. Well, then what kind of party is he looking for? Like, what is he looking for is my question.
Well, I could
You're
ask him.
never going to find, and I'll say it again, you're never going to find a perfect party. Okay. There's no such thing as a perfect candidate, as a perfect anybody, a perfect president, a perfect state rep, a perfect mayor, a perfect state. There's no such thing.
There ain't no such thing as a perfect person.
Okay. So you got to work with what you have. So if you don't like what is going on in your backyard, and you have two candidates that are most likely going to be Democrat or Republican, and I'll say it again, you have to pick one to vote. You have to pick something to vote. Or you can write a candidate in there, a Libertarian Party candidate, if there is one. An independent could run as well. The Tea Party, the Green Party. I'm sure there are other parties there, but they're not popular. And so, what do people opt to do? They don't vote because they don't want to vote for a two-party system. They want to have a four-party system, a three-party system, a one-party system. Like, what system are you looking for?
Well, he wants he wants a three-party system. Okay.
We have
Because no what because see this is what it is. Okay. Let me explain this to you. Okay. He he's the kind of person. Okay. He saw what the Democrats were doing. Okay. He saw what they're
right.
doing. They're not doing a hell of a good
We
job.
all have, Dave. It's not just him. We all see
We
what the
all we
Democrats are
all
doing,
we
right?
all we all saw the Democrats. Okay.
Right.
Even the ones that do vote for Democrats, they even saw what they
We see what the Democrats are doing. We've seen what they've done. We
but
know what,
in
and the
and we
Republicans the same thing.
and the Republicans too. The Republicans
We all
you know
see what that has done. Now, what you got to do, and what I'm trying to tell him and others, is that you got to make a choice between the two because that's who's going to run, whether you like it or not. That's what it is. Who do you pick? Do you like what the Democrats did now that they're gone? Did you like what President Biden did at the time? Open borders, inflation, crime. Or do you prefer what President Trump is doing, put aside Ukraine and the Gaza Strip and the foreign wars and all that stuff that we are not aiding and abetting, by the way, that we're not giving money to like Biden was doing. President Trump is not doing that. So I ask again, who do you prefer? Now, if he doesn't like any of those two choices, what is he looking for? What is he looking for? Is he looking for a party that's not going to give money to foreign countries? Is he looking for a candidate that's squeaky clean, that's not corrupt, that's not going to take any money from anybody, that's going to do exactly what he wants them to do? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. That's me. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I mean,
I'm asking him now.
well, I mean, I'm just coming from a position where this is reality.
Yeah, I mean,
This is
I'm
reality.
stuck. I'm stuck too myself.
We're all watching, especially in Massachusetts, a fiasco.
Yeah, we are watching a fiasco.
Okay.
I mean, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, so yeah, we are watching a fiasco in Massachusetts, and and we're watching both sides of the aisle, the Democrats and the Republicans. So we're watching both sides of the aisle. Okay, taking taking the state down. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we're watching both sides.
Massachusetts, I want to say that to, I forget what his name, Jim is. Jim. There is no two-party system, by the way, in Massachusetts. It's a uni-party.
Uni party, yeah, that's what it's called now.
Massachusetts does
They
not
call
have
it.
a two-party system.
They have a uni
They
party.
don't. They don't have it. They have one party. They have
Yeah,
one party, the uni party. Okay. I'm talking state level. I'm not talking federal. Federal is a whole different story. The nation
federal.
is a whole different story. Massachusetts is another story in itself. They're in their own world. Massachusetts is in their own world. They are.
Massachusetts. Well, hey, hey,
Their own world.
we're
They are
like
not.
zombies over here.
That's right. What in the world? What in the world? I mean, what the Democrats have done the past 4 years, given billions of dollars to the Ukraine, and President Trump stopped it.
No more.
No more. And same thing with Israel. Okay, that they helped out. They did not. They did not get involved in the war. And the same thing with the Ukraine. As a matter of fact, he's going to meet with President what's his name there?
Lindsay.
No, not Zelensky, the Putin. He's going to
Putin.
be meeting with President Putin to see if he can come with some peace deal. I don't understand why people don't understand this, that this is what President Trump is trying to do. We are not involved in any wars.
There ain't
President
no wars going on. Not that I know of.
Right. President Trump has stopped that. We are not involved in any wars. Okay. So let's, try to get it straight here and not listen to what propaganda and the media and local media are trying to tell you. We are not in a war. We're not in any wars. All right. So,
Actually, the prices are looking good around Massachusetts now.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, President Trump is doing what he's trying to do to get this country back on its feet. And he said that it's doing way better than what it was doing under Biden. It is now, we actually are making money. This country is starting to make money. Manufacturing companies are coming back. Apple is huge. Apple is huge.
Yes, it is. I saw
It's
that though.
huge. Okay. We need these people to come back.
Yeah, because we need the jobs. We need the job growth in the area of Massachusetts.
People need good paying jobs, period.
I need a
And you're
good
going
paying
to
job.
get them when you have these type of companies come back in and invest here because President Trump put tariffs on them.
Well, I hope they come back fast because next year I'll be 60 years old and I'll be almost retired.
So what do you expect somebody to do? Do you know what I mean? Like, what, he's been in office for 8 months. I mean, he's doing a phenomenal job.
He's doing it. He's going as fast as he can. He's trying to meet with this one, meet with that one.
what's the problem with what he is doing? What, I don't understand this negativity. It's negative. This is
I don't. I
this
think
is
Trump is doing a good job, though. I think he is.
Most people think that he is doing a good job. And look at the deportations and that's another thing. I mean, hello, this was all created by the Biden administration. It wasn't the Republicans that did it. It was the Democrats that did this. And now that they have lost power, the Democrats are crying.
Yeah,
They don't know
they're
what to do. They don't know what to do because they don't like this country.
they want to abolish this country. That's what they
That's
want to
right.
do.
They don't. I mean, look at who
I'm just
Elizabeth
saying.
Warren
I mean, that's my
endorsed.
opinion.
A communist. My
Well, yeah.
daddy.
Oh, yeah. For candidate for mayor, Elizabeth Warren. She's Elizabeth Warren. She's another one. You know what I'm saying? Look what she's
Like
doing.
how does that not bother you? How does that how,
That bothers me because
how
that
does
bothers me.
I mean, instead of worrying about what President Trump and the foreign wars, why don't you talk about Elizabeth Warren and who she just endorsed for the mayor of New York City, a communist?
Yeah.
Why? Do you know what I mean? Like, why? Why is
I talk about it a lot, though. You know what I'm saying?
no, I know, but I'm talking about, people that this is Massachusetts, though. I mean,
City.
this is how I find Massachusetts to be like. They're focused on negativity. They're focused and criticizing all the time. They're never satisfied just because President Trump is a Republican. That's what I think it is. And I'm not saying that's not what that guy thinks, but that's what it seems like to me. Why can't people in Massachusetts give President Trump credit?
They need to give him credit on
What
some things.
have you ever, Dave? Have you ever come across anybody that you know of that gives credit to President Trump in Massachusetts?
Yeah, I've come across a lot of people that gave Trump credit for stuff. Even some of my friends. I have some friends that are Democrats, and they gave credit to Donald Trump. On the good things that they did. You know, what I'm saying the good things that he's did. I know a few people that are Democrats and Republicans, and they gave Trump credit on a lot of things. I never heard anybody that I knew that discredit him. You know what I'm saying? I know I never.
Well,
I mean,
I'll tell you this, Dave. That's the minority.
yeah.
Most people in Massachusetts do not give President Trump any credit.
Well, most people do, but I know most people that I know that give.
That's what you know, and that's not most people. In the North Shore, nobody does.
Well, that's the North Shore.
Well, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. Most people do not give President Trump credit in Massachusetts. Some do here and there, but most people are quiet about it or they criticize President Trump. And that's because of the propaganda that is being and the rhetoric that is being spitting out by Elizabeth Warren, Edward Markey, Mara Healey, Michelle Wu, Ayanna Pressley. Those people, for the most part, are the ones that are always talking trash about President Trump.
Yeah.
And the people of Massachusetts believe it.
Yeah.
For the most part, they believe it.
Yeah.
How can you like that guy? How can you like President Trump? What do you see in it? I mean, this is the stuff that people ask these questions like, what in the world do you see in President Trump?
When people ask me that, I tell them, okay, what do you see in Biden? What do you see in Kamala Harris? What do you see? Yeah,
right, exactly. And I asked that too, and they can't answer.
My opinion is I like President Trump because I think he's doing it for marital job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some things that he's doing that that's probably pissing people off, but I mean, but in the long run, he's doing a phenomenal job. You know what I'm saying?
Overall, he's doing a good job.
Overall, he's doing a good job. He's pissing people off.
Is he perfect? There's no such thing. Is he perfect? There's no such thing.
There's no such thing. He's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say, though, I love President Trump, I think he's doing a great job. I wish he was my uncle because I'd be getting money off him all the time. But that won't even happen.
Well,
But anyway,
this is
but any,
this is this is my thing with Tom Homan,
yeah.
maybe the FBI, the DOJ. What I'm waiting for, and it's kind of like in the back burner. It's not something that I think about like all the time. Like, when is this going to happen? But I think about it once in a while. When are they going to arrest the mayors and the governors of these sanctuary states that are breaking federal law?
They're breaking
That's
federal law.
that's what I would like to see. Okay,
I
that's
like
what
to
I.
see that too myself. Why are they, but and you know something, that's a good one because when somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh, no president, no governor, no mayor, no city council are above the law,"
Right.
okay, so why ain't they going? Why ain't they arresting these mayor the candidate from the mayor of New York that's running for that Elizabeth Warren supported and and gave campaign contributions to? Why ain't he arrested? Why ain't Maura Healey arrested? Why ain't Mayor Paul Coogan
Yeah,
arrested and some of our city these people
but
are not above the law. They need to
Mom,
be investigated, locked up.
Mom Donnie is not in office, so he hasn't done anything yet.
But he needs to be arrested because you know something?
But President Trump said that they would do something if he got in. That they were going to do something.
These people are not above the law. These people
But
need to be arrested.
what I am questioning is, when are they going to arrest these elected officials that are breaking federal law? Like, when is that going to happen? That's
Well,
what I would like to see.
I like
Now,
to see. I like to know that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Well,
the farmer. Yeah,
Carol
go ahead.
Fiola, Carol
Yeah,
Fiola,
right.
Alan Sylvia, okay, um, Michael Rodrigues, Senator Michael Rodrigues, um, and uh, and and the mayor, and somebody said, why ain't these people being arrested? You know what I'm saying? And Pocahontas, well, I call it Pocahontas, said Elizabeth Warren. But why ain't these people being arrested? These politicians are not above the law. They should be arrested,
You
handcuffed,
froze.
and pulled and put in jail. Why aren't they? Why ain't they doing that? Why ain't they doing
AOC,
that?
Alexandria Cortez, when Tom Homan said that they were going to go after her, and they didn't. Instead, the ethics committee got her and fined her for a dress that she wore at a New York City gala. They fined her for that. But they never held her accountable for hiring an illegal on her staff.
So
They never held her accountable
yeah.
when she told illegals how to evade ICE. They didn't do anything to her about that.
So why ain't these people
Why?
arrested?
Yeah, why does she get away with that?
These people are not above the law. These people need to be arrested. They need to be investigated.
They
Okay,
should be arrested. They
they
should
should be
not have
arrested and investigated.
they
They
shouldn't
get
have
investigated.
special privileges because they're in Congress.
Well, yeah. Well, she needs to be arrested. Mayor Paul Coogan needs to be arrested and investigated. Governor Maura Healey, she needs to be arrested. Okay, investigated. Okay. The state reps, Alan Sylvia, I'll name them all. I don't care. He needs to be arrested, and so is Carol Fiola. She needs to be arrested too. I mean, because
They're all corrupt.
they're all corrupt. Every single one of them. Okay,
All
every
corrupt.
single one of them are corrupt. Okay, okay. They're taking taxpayers' money. Okay,
Mhm.
they don't want the forensic audit. Why? Again,
Right.
I've been asking these questions all the time. How
Right.
come they don't want the forensic audit? Why don't they want it?
Exactly. Right.
Because you want to know why they don't want it? Because that forensic audit will show where the money went,
Right.
where it went, and where it shouldn't have went.
Right.
Okay, and and these people will all be locked up. These career politicians, they would always be arrested. And why aren't they being investigated?
You know what?
Taxpayers' money, my money.
Yeah, I really think that there's only so much people can take.
Before there's a war outside.
Yeah, there's only really seriously, like there's only so much they can take because they got elected, unfortunately, but they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
They're not.
And they're not listening to the constituents. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a big problem because they're working for us. We don't work for them.
We don't work for these clones. We don't work for them.
No, we don't. No, we don't. They're not paying attention to what we want. They're only doing what they want. This is tyranny. This is a problem.
It's a crime. That's what it is. It's a crime.
Something's going to happen. It has to.
Well,
it has to.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, there's only so much you can take, Dave.
Yeah, I mean,
there's only so much.
This is ridiculous. I mean, we're either gonna have a riot outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I feel it. It's in the air. It's coming.
I think so.
Coming.
Because
it won't be with me though.
You know what? I mean, maybe that's the way to go. I don't know.
But not riots, man. You can protest.
Yeah, go ahead.
You get the you can protest, but I don't want no riots in my city, man. You know what I'm saying? You protest.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we don't know. But would you be surprised if something like that happened? No,
I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened.
No,
okay?
It's not. No.
Look, it's happened in California. It's happened. It's happened in Chicago, New York. I mean, I won't be surprised if it happened out here.
Well, yeah, but what happened there was because of ICE. This is not because of ICE. This is something else.
This is something else we're talking about.
Else. It's got nothing to do with ICE. This is more like we're frustrated because you don't listen to us.
Yeah, frustrated because these politicians, they think they're above the law. The ones that are in there now.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you know what? These politicians talk like the incumbents, like Haley and Mayru. They talk like they have done nothing wrong. They just keep on going like everything is fine, that nobody understands what they're doing. They're hoping that people are stupid enough to not be paying attention to what is really going on so that they get reelected.
Well, guess what, people? You're going to be educated on knowing what the hell is going on here in Massachusetts. So you guys got to get out there and vote, okay? Get off the couch instead of acting like a bunch of potato heads. Get off the couch and get out there and vote. Get out there to the ballots. Well, the ones that are handicapped or the ones that are in the wheelchair, they have mail-in ballots.
Before you vote, make sure that make sure that you are paying attention to what the important issues are in your community. First and foremost. Yeah. First, you worry about your community.
Worry about your community.
Worry about your community. Don't worry about President Trump and what he's doing. Worry about your community. Because
I worry about my community all the time.
Yeah, Fall River and all the other ones like Swampscott, okay? I told you,
I,
Swamp.
I worry about Massachusetts. Okay,
Yeah.
Swampscott is
Well,
included.
I told you about the fire truck in Swampscott that stopped in the middle of the road for a phone call. They were on their road. They were on their way to a call when the fire truck went dead in the middle of the street.
That
Okay.
sucks.
Okay.
Wow.
So
You tell me that one.
they have to get a new truck. Whether they're going to get one, I don't know. Because do they have the money for it? I don't know. Because they're too busy building units in town. For who? I don't
They,
know. For what? I don't know. What the hell is going on? And they don't listen. We don't have the infrastructure for it. We don't want all these people here, and they don't care. They keep doing it.
they keep doing it. That's all they do. You know why they keep doing it? They keep doing. Nope, they don't.
They don't. They
They
don't.
don't care. They don't care about us. Okay, plain English. They don't. Okay, and they don't care about. But they don't care about safety either. Public safety, first
No,
responders, and
they're
they don't care about them.
in Swampscott. They're too busy painting the crosswalks that are supposed to be used for safety. Crosswalks are for safety. They're not to be painted in
Yeah.
the rainbow colors to appease the LGBTQ. That's not what it's there for. But that's what they do. They spend money on that nonsense.
Crazy shit. Yeah.
But David, we never used to do any of these things until
No.
Biden came into office. What the hell is wrong with people that they buy into this crap?
Because it's money. It's a money maker. That's why.
But no, I'm talking about the people that are brainwashed into thinking that this is okay to put in the schools the LGBTQ,
Okay.
CRT, DEI. How are these people so brainwashed into believing that this is okay? Like, what is wrong with people?
They're not all there.
Then no, they can't be. We never had anything like this at all. In
Never.
comes in comes Biden and does all this crap, and then people are like, "Yeah, yeah, we gotta have this. Oh yeah, we gotta have this for the kids. They gotta be taught this. Oh, we gotta." It's retarded.
You know something though, that just remind me of something.
What?
I wonder if Biden was taught this stuff in school.
No, no.
So why is he do? So why does he think that it's okay? Why does he
I
think
don't know.
it's okay for these little kids, these little boys and girls to be taught this?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't. I just don't know. I'm
And
totally clueless to it.
I, I,
Totally.
I got another question to ask. Okay,
What?
um, about there is a state I remember somebody telling I forgot who told me this, but there is a state that
Mhm.
they're allowing young kids to get married. I don't know
Like,
what
what do you mean, young kids? Like, what's young
young
kids?
young kids about maybe 12, 13, 14 years old,
What?
6, 6.
Who?
I don't know what state it is. I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of the
You mean
state.
it's a law saying it's okay for
Then
12-year-olds to get
yeah,
married?
yeah, that it's okay.
Well, that's a new one on me. Let me see.
Yeah, I gotta find out. I forgot what state that is. Hold on, wait a second here. I know somebody that knows. Yeah, that has to be talked about too. Let me see here. Wait. Uh, let's see. Let me ask him. What state?
But Dave, don't a lot of 16-year-olds get married anyway? Does it like if they
No,
get
no, they don't. They don't. They're not supposed to.
37 states have laws that allow minors to get married under certain circumstances. Not just one state, it's 37 of them.
37 states. That's not right at all. That's not right. What state is that?
California, Mississippi, New Mexico, and Oklahoma do not have a set minimum age for marriage, instead, relying on parental or judicial consent or both for minors. This effectively allows for the marriage of individuals under 18 with these approvals.
Yeah, but so that's wrong though. That's wrong.
Yeah, they're saying that they're trying to end child marriage with
That child marriage that should be ended. That should end because
with
that's sick.
13 states plus the District of Columbia having already banned the practice without exceptions. Several other states are considering legislation to raise or ban the minimum age for marriage. Wow.
No, it should. You know something? It should be 18 years old, the max. Okay, not 14, not 15 years old. It should be 18 years old, the max. Okay, kids around 14, 15, 16 years old shouldn't even be getting married at that age.
Child marriage was legal in all 50 states until 2018. Since then,
Yeah.
16 states have passed bans, and advocates continue to push lawmakers to end the practice.
We have to end that practice because that is sick. We have to end that practice. The Republicans have to end that practice. That is sick. Wow. Still there?
I'm reading the article. The national number for married has decreased. Why does the age limit matter? I even think 18 is too young.
Well, 18 is great. I mean, 18, 19 years old. Yeah. I
No,
mean,
you know what? After college.
after college. That's too young getting married. 14, 15, 16 years old. That's too young. I mean, come on. They haven't even grown
So
up yet.
So there's no age limit for California, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Mississippi.
Well, we
You
need
have to
to.
be at least 15 years old in Kansas and Hawaii.
Yeah, that's way too young.
16 years old for Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, Utah, Wyoming, South Dakota, Iowa,
Yeah.
Wisconsin, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, West Virginia, Arizona, South Carolina, North Carolina, Louisiana, Arizona,
Yeah.
Arkansas, Alabama, and Texas. Wow, that's a lot. 17 years is Ohio, Nevada, Nebraska, Kentucky, Tennessee, Maryland, Georgia, Florida. And 18 is the New England states plus Michigan, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia, Delaware, DC, Missouri, Oregon, Washington, Minnesota. So in Massachusetts, you have to be 18.
Yeah. You got to be 18 years old.
Most of them, you can be 16. And I said that.
But yeah, we have to end that practice.
Because they end up getting pregnant.
Yeah, and they're too young. They're too young to get pregnant.
Right.
They haven't reached puberty yet.
Girls have, not boys.
Oh, the boys haven't reached puberty yet.
The girls have.
Yeah.
But still, most states you can be 16.
Yeah, but then we need to end that practice. That the Republicans need. Donald Trump needs to end that practice. He needs to sign an executive order and end that practice.
He can't do that
Well,
because
well,
that's the state's decision. He can't do that.
the state needs to end that practice. The governors down there need to do something about it.
Well, Massachusetts is 18, and I even think that that's young.
Well,
But
18,
But 18, you're supposedly an adult. You can make your own
18,
decisions.
yeah, 18 over here is an adult over here. So I
Oh,
think
well,
that's
no,
pretty good.
that's across the board. That 18 is you are considered an adult
Yeah,
all across this country.
yeah,
So, but the others are younger,
yeah,
a little younger, 17,
yeah. 17,
15,
you're not supposed to get married. 15,
16
yeah.
being the most. 16 is the most. 16 seems to be, I don't know why. That's just weird.
That is weird. Yeah. Get married at 16 years old. Come
Oh, you
on,
can get
man.
married. It's legally okay if you're 15, 16 to get
Come
married.
on, man.
And then and then the other states there's no age limit. What are you, insane?
No age limit. We have to end this practice. These people, these kids are too young.
Oh, well, they're advocates for that. That's gonna change. That's gonna change.
Yeah, but but I know there's advocates for it, but kids that age, come on, man. That's the sickest thing that I ever heard, man. Little
Well,
boys and girls
no,
getting
because
married.
that used to happen a lot, Dave. That used to happen a lot in the old days.
Yeah, but
But
the
people
times has
got
changed.
married young, at 14 years
Yeah.
old. I mean, maybe those are very old laws that need to be changed now. But way back when, girls got married very young,
Yeah,
very.
but that has to change now. You know what I'm saying? It's we
So
have to we have to we have to update. We have to change. Stop this practice and update these laws. It has to be updated.
yeah, what made you think of that?
Well, because somebody else told me this. A friend of mine told me this.
Well,
My
okay,
my well
that's
my friend
that's
my friend my friend James told me this.
yeah. Well, in Massachusetts, I really don't think you have anything to worry about because it's 18.
Hey,
The other states are going to have to figure it out for themselves what they want to do. So
yeah. Well,
it's
I
not,
mean, but
it's not, it's,
I wanted to put it. I wanted to put it out there.
yeah. Well, all right. It's kind of late. We've been going
Yeah,
on for almost 3.5 hours.
yeah. So it's 9:53, almost
And
ten
then we're
o'clock
going to
here.
do it
So
again tomorrow night. Oh my God. All
yeah.
right. Hopefully not that long.
It's
Not fun.
we're gonna do it up to 8:30.
All right. All
So we'll
right.
do it up to 8:30
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I mean, there's a lot of things too, but I think I think it's more important that people are aware. This is my synopsis for tonight.
Okay.
People in Massachusetts need to be more aware of the propaganda and the rhetoric that are being used by the elected officials. That whether you put them in or not, I don't know, but you have to be aware of the propaganda from Elizabeth Warren, Ed Markey, Ayanna Pressley, Maura Healey, and Michelle Wu. And it's always against President Trump. That's number one. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to be aware of that because I believe that they are influencing the way people think in Massachusetts regarding the Republican Party and President Trump, mainly.
Yeah.
Mainly. So that's what I would like to see happen with the people in Massachusetts, to become aware of propaganda and rhetoric by their elected officials.
Yes.
It's always the same thing. And you always hear people complain about the same things because that's what they say. You got to have your own mind, and you have to research, and you have to think about what is really going on. And if you're not going to do that, then you are going to fall prey to these politicians, and you are going to listen to what they want you to do. And that's what they want, because they'll stay in power. That's what they want. That's
Yeah.
it. They don't care about you. They just want to stay in power. So what do you got to say, Dave?
All right, so this is what I'm going to say is that okay, people, you know, just to just get out there and vote. Just get out there and vote. Stay off the get off the couch, get out there and vote. Let's vote these people out, and let's get all new people inside. Because I'm going to tell you, all right, you're not gonna find a perfect politician, okay, regardless, okay,
Mhm.
regardless who it is, you're not gonna find a perfect politician, okay, because when you politicians, they're gonna mess up, okay, regardless. But if we keep the same people in office, things are going to get worse. If we keep Mayor Paul Kukin in office, we keep Maura Healey in office. If we keep Maki in office, we keep Carol Viola in office, we keep Alan Silva in office, and Michael Rodrigues, things are going to get worse. Things are going to get worse. They're not going to get any better with them in office. So what we need to do is we need to vote these people out and start thinking about our where we live, okay, our neighborhoods where we live, because this is where we live. We have to protect our neighborhoods. We have to protect the people that live here, our children. Okay, that's what we have to do. We got to protect our children, our families, and and making sure that these politicians are not taking advantage of us and not taking taking our money and spending it elsewhere. But I'm going to keep this in mind always. Like CJ and Chip always says, hold your politicians accountable.
Stay
Uh,
angry.
Stay angry,
Yeah.
and don't let them get away with nothing. Question question their motives every time, whether if it's about money, whether if it's about road work, whether it's about uh, whatever the case may be. I have no words for this. uh, uh, and but look at it this way. But it's about the forensic audit. This is what it's about. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, fight. Okay? Keep fighting until for your values. Okay? For your values. Just like Trump said, keep fighting for your values. Okay? Because we're worth more. We're worth more than a politician.
And you
Okay?
know what President Trump would say? They're not after me, they're after you.
That's right. Like President Trump says, they're not after me, they're after you.
Right.
So take care, fight for your values, okay? And the reason why they can't get to you because President Trump is standing in the way. That's why. And he'll keep standing in the way. He'll keep standing in the way. So I just, again, keep fighting, fight. That's all you got to do. So, anyways, take care, everybody. Have a great night. Again, hold your politicians accountable. And Elisa, we're gonna go on tomorrow. We're gonna talk about other things, but we're gonna still keep on this subject because this was a good subject tonight,
This is
and I want
important.
to
It's important people get out and vote. It's important to know what's
yes,
going on and to stop listening to propaganda and rhetoric. From
Stop.
the
Yes.
local media as well as the politicians. You got to stop listening to them. They are ruining the state. They really are. They are ruining the state.
They
So
don't.
you got to wake up. People need to wake up. In
Yes. Wait.
Massachusetts, they need to wake up. They really
So
do.
yes, they do, and they need to get out there and vote. Because
Yep.
if you vote for the same people back in, I don't want to hear, oh, Mayor Paul Coogan's doing this,
Right.
uh,
Again and again
again,
and again. They're doing it again.
Mayor Paul Coogan's doing this again and again, or city councils are doing this and are doing nothing right. Okay, if you vote these people back in, let me tell you something. I don't want to hear it. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. So
Yeah, you know
you
what?
got
If that happens, Dave, you know what? It's time for the people that have common sense in Massachusetts to leave.
that's right.
Leave and leave the people that want this mess in that state. They can have it. And the ones that realize what's happening and don't want to have anything to do with it need to leave. That's it. That's the only option at this point. It's getting
Yeah,
that way. They'll leave.
it's getting worse. We have too many shootings over here.
Yep.
We have too many stabbings. Mayor
Yep.
Paul Coogan don't care. He
Nope.
goes home and sleeps at night, and he has his door locked.
That's
Okay,
right.
Mayor
That's
Paul
right.
Coogan don't care about the stabbings and the shootings. Look what just
Nope.
happened over here. Look what just happened near my house. Okay, all right. Look what just happened over here. A baby, kids running in the street. Okay, the cops were called, and the cops did file a 51A with the Department of Social Services.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
and the girl comes out and says, "Oh, the girl said I no speak English, but she went in and she told the other person to come out." Okay, I honestly look at. I'm gonna turn my watch. I'm gonna show this video one more time. Watch, and I want people to pay close attention to this. Okay, I want people to pay close attention to this video once I put my phone on, because this is ridiculous. Okay, why the kids were running outside. Okay, while the kids were outside, they were in the house sleeping. Okay.
Wow.
They were in the house sleeping. Okay. This is bullshit. This is bull. Okay. I'm going to play the video. Watch. Let me get the video up there. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. If I can get it. Hold on. 3 cruises. Right there. That's on Harrison Street. This is crazy. That is on Harrison Street. This is nuts. Okay? Never seen anything like this in my whole entire life. And Mayor Paul Coogan cares less about what's going on. Okay? And yeah, again, in the neighborhood. Okay? And these are the illegal aliens. It's crazy, you know. And these are the illegal aliens.
That you're taking care of.
That we're taking care of, and
your money.
And us and our country with our money.
Yeah.
This is bull.
It is bull. It's total bull.
Well, they have Department of Social Services going to be going over it.
They're going to do nothing, Dave. They're not going to do anything because they're illegals. They're going to do nothing.
But the police department had to file because they're mandated reporters.
Okay, fine, but nothing's going to happen.
They're probably going to go there, investigate, and say, "Okay, everything's all set.
That's right. Yep. That's what they're going to do because they're illegals. And Maura Healey probably has instructed. They already know how Maura Healey feels about the illegals. They can do nothing wrong. Period. They're not going to do anything. Not going to do anything.
Well, you know something? She needs to bang her ass out of office. That's what she needs to do.
Oh, big time. And like I said before, I wish they would arrest these people. So
Yeah. I wish they go over there and lock her up because she's the one that needs to be put in prison.
yep,
Okay. Because
yeah,
all the, her and Michelle Wu, Mayor Paul Coogan, Carol Fiola and Alan Sylvia, and State Representative Carol Fiola and Michael Rogers, because all these people are in cahoots together. That's what they're doing. We got to get rid of these people. So please get out there and vote, and let's get rid of these clowns, okay? Before something else goes on in this
yeah.
country.
Let's hope that that does happen, Dave.
I
And
hope
like
it
I
does
said,
happen.
if it
Yeah,
doesn't, and you get the same old crap, you're going to have more people leaving the state, and the
that's
state is
right.
going to continue to go down the drain as
And
the taxpayers leave.
and
They're
I
not
know
going to. They're going to leave. They're leaving. They are leaving.
I just don't understand why are we depending on millionaires? We never depend on millionaires before. We never did. We
Right.
had a booming economy before.
Yep.
What happened?
Right. What did
Because
happen?
there ain't no forensic audit. We got to get that forensic audit so that way we can have these people investigated. That's what we need to
Well, you
do.
know, a lot of people that
Mm,
feel powerless end up leaving
yeah,
because they have no voice. They
yeah,
really don't, and they have to go because they can't afford it, and they probably feel as though like there's nothing I can do about this. How are they
that's
going to change
yeah,
taxes and everything else? They can't. They're going to have to
yeah.
leave, and that's what happens.
Yes, yeah.
And I really think that that's the smart thing to do. I really
But
do. And
but if
I really think the people that want to listen to their elected officials of Massachusetts and they're going to vote in Elizabeth Warren again, who endorsed a communist from New York City. If that's what they want, that's what they're going to get. And
ridiculous.
people are going to have to leave the state. That's it. There is no other
When
alternative.
when people start leaving again and again and leaving, guess what? Massachusetts is going to be a ghost town, and then
Right.
politicians ain't going to have no funding. They ain't going to have no revenue coming
They're
in
going to have
because
nothing.
no,
I
why?
hope.
Because
Maybe that's the best thing. I don't know.
maybe that is the best thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't know. I really
Because
don't.
I mean,
They're
it's
gonna, it's going to look
ridiculous.
like a third world country, Dave, where
Yeah,
businesses are going to be abandoned, homes are going to be abandoned. Uh, there's nothing going to be left. You're going to have high crime. It's going to end up looking like Detroit, Chicago, LA. That's what's going to end up happening.
yeah, it's going to
That is
happen.
what's happening because Michelle Wu has ordered, I told you, the Boston police not to arrest the drug dealers. It is on its way. Boston is on its way down the tubes because of Michelle Wu.
Oh, she
Because
needs
of
to get out
Michelle
of
Wu.
office too.
And if the people of Boston do not get out and vote, and it's too big to rig, and if it's not too big to rig, she's getting back in.
Yeah.
And Boston is going to be a hellhole. With another 4 years of her, it's going to be a hellhole. And
Awesome.
Maura Healey. And Maura Healey. I mean, I don't even want to imagine what it's going to be like if those two people get back in.
I don't want
It's
to imagine it either.
pathetic. It's going to be pathetic. It's going to
Yes,
be
it
bad.
is.
It's going to be bad. All right, I gotta go. I will talk to
Okay.
we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk more about it tomorrow.
We'll talk more about this tomorrow. All right. So have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye. So yes. So again, people, get out there. A lot of people we're all frustrated. Okay, we are, and we are frustrated, and and we're upset because what Maura Healey's doing, what Cal Fiola's doing, and what all the state reps are doing. Okay, and and especially our mayor of City of Fall River, what he's doing. Okay, raising taxes. I mean, you people got to get out there and vote. Okay, you guys are going to get out there and vote. Okay, guys, got to get off the couch, get out there and vote. Okay, And if you feel like that, you got to get out there and vote because it's important. If you think if you want change, get out there and vote. So I want to thank everybody, Corey. Thank you, Corey Reynolds, for watching. Joe Rebello watching. James, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and thank you for all the comments that you put up there. Like I said, everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got an opinion. People shouldn't have to worry about Ukraine or Gaza. Okay, worry about where you live. Worry about here. Okay, this is the most important thing. Okay, worry about the United States where you live because the problem is here. Okay, President Donald Trump has everything all set over there. He's taking care of all of that. We need to worry. We the people need to worry about what's going on over here. So, I want to say again, hold your politicians accountable, and please get out there and vote if you're looking for change because we need that change. A lot of people are frustrated, and like Annalisa said, she wouldn't be surprised. It would be surprised if we saw, if there's riots out there, people start breaking out riots and stuff. We don't want that neither. You know what I'm saying? So guys, get out there and make the change. We need the change to be made, okay? Because there's only one thing that is missing out of this whole election, okay, is that forensic audit. Okay. Once we find that forensic audit, then the forensic audit will find where the money is and where the money's going. Okay. If money is going where it ain't supposed to go, then I think the feds should be involved. I think there should be an investigation with Moore Healy and and Mayor Paul Coogan and State Representative Alan Sylvia, Cal Fiola, and Michael Rodrigues, and there should be a huge investigation going on because no politician is above the law, none at all. No politician. And there's only one person that taught me that. Okay. No politicians above the law. So get out. If you want change, get out there and vote if you're looking for change. Take care, everybody. This is Dave Mead, Fall River Media News. I'll be on tomorrow with Annalisa. We'll be talking more about a little bit of the new things, but we'll keep this conversation going because tonight was a good show. And I want to thank Annalisa for coming on. She's my co-host, she gives me feedback on a lot of things, and she's really good at it too. So thank you, Annalisa. I appreciate it. If you see her live on her live stream, go on it, listen to what she's got to say. She's got some valuable information. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Again, this is Dave Mead, Fall River Media News. Have a great night, everybody. Peace out.